So what number is that, the rolled?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sideways anyway, I can't see.
Get out your binoculars.
So guys, I don't know if you caught that or not, it looks like it's 383 Gary Lonigan that's on the side, halfway down the back straight between turn 2 and 3.
The second place getter.
Stuck up there by 156. Dallas Reeves carried him along the back straight. Once you get too far out on this track, it's only a matter of time by the looks of things. We will try and get a word with him in just a minute when he gets out of the car.
Yeah, but look how many laps down they are. Yeah, just looking at the live laps, the lead car, Mr. McDonald, in the 833, he's 2 laps ahead of the nearest.
Hey, give him a big hand. Gary Lonigan out of the car, walking back to the infield. Big hand for him.
Quite slow lap times though, 20 seconds, 19 seconds.
Once you know us how to clear run, though.
If you look at that, they're miles down. Auckland's got this in the bag at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, so Eastern State Titans certainly got some work to do.
Hey guys, just down here with Gary Lonigan. Gary, once you get caught out too wide in that track, it sort of sucks you into that wall, doesn't it, as you come off the turns?
Yeah, but the wrong place, wrong time. Just hope the boys get up. We need this.
You alright though, mate?
Yeah, soft as.
Excellent, that's what we like to hear. Spectacular incident, no damage. Gary Lonigan, give him a big hand, everyone.
Okay, so the current leader is Daniel McDonald in the 833A. Keegan Orr in second place. Mark McNabb in third place. So 3.
I hope that car's in gear when it hits the ground. The answer is yes.
Yeah, but look at those Eastern States, they've only completed 1 lap. Especially if 833 already on the 3rd lap, 2 laps ahead.
So how's turning there, guys? We've got 388 and also Gary Lonigan out of the race for Auckland. Looks like we've got 155 for Blenham on the infield. The 155 is Gavin Marshall. Looks like the rest of the Blenham are all still going. So 2 down for Auckland, 1 down for Blenham. Which way will the pendulum swing, so to speak?
You know, see 833 is sitting there for puncher on the right front, so that's not going to help him. The race leader actually has got a puncher on the right front.
Biggie on the bank, is it?
We've certainly got a clear road ahead of him though. The race leader, 833, down here on pit corner.
Hey guys, see there's a bit of a wall inspection going on. There's a bit of a wall inspection going on there right at the start finish line with one of the, at the red light, the Auckland and Blenham cars got together. In fact, I think it might have been 155 maybe. And the Blenham car got stuck into the wall. He may have taken a chunk out of the concrete, but they're all happy with it by the looks of things at the moment.
We're green. 833, your race leader's got 2 flat tyres, the right rear and the right front, so he's got a bit of a handful, but he's also in clear air at the moment, in front and behind.
No, 833 slowed right down though.
Keegan Orr can't afford to go slow now because he's going to be the new race leader very shortly, so they're serving it up. The Titans are definitely serving it up.
Yeah, 156E just wants to get some laps under him.
Keegan and Orr in for a shot, but it came off worse for 157, the attacking car.
Oh, is that his axle down? Looks like that bumper's sitting on the track.
Keegan Orr is the only one running now for Auckland. 338. He's lap 5 of 10.
Yeah, look at that bumper down there. So. Red light again. Yeah, with 833, looks like the subframe's sitting on the actual track. There's something bad happened there.
Daniel McDonald.
Yep.
Suspension let go. He needs lifting up. Signalling for the tractors. So we've got two Titans facing each other in the wall there coming into turn 4. Keegan Orr on pace for Auckland. And we've got 152, 156 down here, still all ticking along there for the Eastern State.
That's what I like about teams racing. You know, we're only on the third race. We've probably seen more action than you see in a whole night of stock car racing.
Absolutely. And 5 on 5, you know, it's and because they paint their bodies in a distinct colour, you know who your opposition are. And yeah, they're all out to stop them, that's for sure.
Yeah, but even if you're sort of not a stock car person or don't know who the drivers are, at least you know what colour your team is.
Yeah, race 3, they're only one roll. I mean, I thought this track was, pretty good for rolls. It's got nice nib down that back straight.
Yeah, I'll say the banking does sort of slow them down on the pushing up into the wall.
So guys, the attention's being paid to 833A, and then McDonald 833A is just getting the attention on just on turn 4, really. A couple of Blenham cars in there. The 157. He went in very heavy in that crash as well. Looks like the Blenham cars they're getting no attention at the moment. It's all on the Auckland car, so I would imagine he's gone. The Blenham cars may be able to restart. It sounds like they are both still running.
So it looks like it could be 4 on 2 then, eh? 4 Blenham versus 2 Auckland. I'd call that a fair fight, wouldn't you?
These red South Island teams have come to play.
Yep.
First the Crushers and now the Titans.
And the Titans don't look too badly damaged, which is good.
You might get some sleep after all.
Yep. With 3 kids under the age of 8, I certainly won't be getting any sleep during the day.
It's too hot to sleep down here.
Hey guys, I can also tell you it looks like the 157E, Aaron Shoemaker, it looks like he's going to get towed off as well. He went in real heavy down here at turn.
So we're 3 on 2.
Corner there's 2 and 3, and if it's normally you guys, you'd have a better idea than I would. Certainly where it's all happening tonight.
Yeah, so we're 3 on 2, and Daniel McDonald, Keegan Orr's leading the race, and Dallas Reeves is in second spot. Both completed 5 laps.
They just towed 338 off.
So 2 and 3, of course I mean 3 and 4.
That's 8-3. It's 833, I think. Where? By the start finish?
He's got that 156.
Right, yep.
Yeah, that's Keegan Orr. Keegan Orr. So Keegan Orr, your race leader, is just about to cross the start-finish line to complete 6 laps.
Yep.
And 156 has just gone through completing 5 laps. So he's a lap down on Keegan.
He certainly caught up though, because he was way down early in the race. Right, marshals are in. Like to go green. Right, who's Eastern State's going to leave behind to take out Keegan?
152 looks like he's got the dubious task in this little green chassis here. Keegan's going to...
Whoa!
Oh.
Surprised he didn't break an axle there.
So no, Keegan's got through and he's going. Yep. So 156.
Well, it looks like they're down to 1 though. Auckland's down to 1 car.
1 on 2 by the look of it.
Oh, he's going to try and start the other Eastern State car.
Looks like the other Auckland car there, 883's just backed off the track. So not quite sure. Looks like that guy that just got started.
Oh, well, what a sacrifice that was. Look at that bumper lying on the track. Oh, my God. Is that one
Side rail of Keegan Orr's car is looking a bit second hand. That was a very big hit on the right front corner.
Just threw his car in front of him to try and stop him.
I think it might have been the crusher that came off rather than the bumper.
Yep.
The Keegan's 8 laps of 10 and his right front side rail is quite nastily bent.
So we could be down to, what, 2 cars, 1 on each team?
Yeah, although it looks like 883 down the far end there is trying to get going.
Man, talk about take one for the team. That had to hurt.
Yeah, Mark McNabb, he's got his car sort of out on the track, maybe to try and hold up 156, who is a lap down on Keegan Orr. Okay, they've got it off the track.
Oh, he's still
green
going.
again.
Good on him.
152. Yeah, definitely looks like...
Oh, he missed.
It's not a happy-looking car, this green one, I can tell you that.
Oh, I don't know. He accelerated too slow, wasn't what?
Yeah, no, the front bumper's definitely angled forward on the left front.
He's stopping and he's waiting though.
They normally go back, not forward, but Keegan coming down for 1 lap to go. So lap 10, we've got 1 to go, and all he's really got to do is complete this lap.
Yep.
And hello, a little bit of smoke coming from his car as well as he gets down that bottom end. He doesn't really have to do anything but push this guy over, so yeah, no, will he get through?
Yep.
Yes, he gets the checkered flag.
Auckland Alley Cats.
So Auckland Alley Cats go through. Might have been a bit of tyre rubbing there, Rocky. Actually, the right front wheel side rail was that high against the tyre.
Yep.
If you can hear me there, just down here. Mate, you were losing cars, you must have been worried.
Yeah, we was lucky to get away with that, but good result for us.
There were some hard hits going in there.
Yeah, hopefully Daniel's alright. He's looking a bit worse for wear, but hopefully he'll come good.
Go on, with your boys, mate. That was a hard team's race.
Yeah, they are. They're only going to give cut those other two. 1, 2, 5 got third.
Hey, Auckland, you did it. You did it the hard way, but you did it. There was no doubting it at all. Blenham put up a huge fight, probably more than some people were expecting.
Yeah, they fucked it in.
But, again, we just see some really classic hard teams races tonight.
3, 4, 20.
Can't name it. If I'm give it Auckland, they deserve that.
Oh, look at that side rail on 338.
Okay, so there's only been 4 confirmed finishes in that race. 2 of them only did half distance, 5 laps. So unofficially the Auckland Alley Cats 120, Eastern States Titans 65.
But still, that Troy Curry, man, he must be sore after throwing his car in front like that. That had to hurt.
That's absolute commitment, isn't it? I mean, he's pretty much destroyed the front of that car, and the guys will be working exceptionally hard tonight, won't they, Rocky, to fix that car?
Yep, the old porta power be out.
I think you need a new bumper, mate. I think either that or a new half, but yeah, that was pretty heavily impacted and obviously tore the crusher rail off the front of the car. Keegan Orr coming in here with a badly bent side rail, so they'll be up there probably cutting that one off and trying to get him back for the next race as well. So Auckland got a bit of work to do. Mr. Chatfield, just a right rear axle replacement, couple of flat tyres there on 883, so he's still rolling. Side rail on Keegan's car, and it looks like a very sore gentleman coming off in this one.
Hey guys, sorry to butt in there, mate, but Aaron Shoemaker, you took a big one. No, at turn 3.
Yeah, no, it was fairly decent, but yeah, I've lost my accelerator, so we'll come back and have another.
Fairly minor problem then in the end.
Yeah, I think so.
Excellent. So 157E, Aaron Shoemaker losing his accelerator on that turn 3 hit, but he's happy as Larry. But the team, unfortunately, they went down there, the numbers on their side, but Auckland's experience just told out in the end. Well done in turn 2, you Auckland supporters. Well done.
Yeah, Callum, if you're listening on the live streaming, I hate to say this, but your dad's picked the Rotorua Rascals, so they're probably going to lose.
He's out here at the pits.
So, Rotorua Rascals versus the Stratford Stormers. Stratford have been some hard hitters over the years.
There's some huge
Both
in the
very
race,
good
just
teams.
absolutely
These two
huge.
going to be really hard to pick, and this track will catch a couple of them out for sure. But some very hard and fast cars on both sides, so I'm not going to pick.
Yeah, this should be a pretty good race, actually.
All I know is Rascals won the toss, but whether they pick pole or not, I'm not sure.
So in our last race, yeah, they actually got down to 16.4 seconds. That was pretty good. But most of the lap times are quite slow. There was just that much blocking and hitting.
Hey Barry, I know your heart will be with the Rotorua Rascals in this one. What about the crowd? It's not too much of a haul from Rotorua to here. Anyone supporting the Rotorua Rascals? Come on, let's hear you, the Rotorua Rascals. And from one side of the island to the other, the Stratford Stormers. Let's hear the Stratford Screamers. There's the Stratford Screamers over there. Beautiful, thanks for coming.
So just remember, tonight there are no mini stocks, so there is no reason to go. It's pretty hard to try and get a hot dog and chips in between races. But the burger bar over there is open, as well as a little kiosk around the track. Don't forget the hot potato place right down the end of the track, and of course the Black Cat coffee shop.
Burger bar down there too. Is it chips and burgers
Yeah.
and stuff?
Oh, looks like they've added an extra burger bar too down there on turn 3. Certainly good of the Speedway to organise that. Oh, too late. You better be back in your seat by now.
Okay, cars coming out, Rotorua Rascals and the Stratford Stormers. Just a little bit of water going on the track, and of course now the sun's gone, so not too many excuses down this back straight. The heat also coming out of the day, which will be nice with a little breeze out there. Would be well welcomed, I would say, by all.
Okay, so we have the Stratford Stormers. I'll let you do the Rascals. And we have 21S, Todd Duthie. 32S, Mark Duthie. 33S, Tyler Walker. 72S, Bevan Phillips. 84S, Hayden Barker. And 124S, Andrew Doduncy.
Andrew Dodunsky, yeah.
Dodunski.
And Rotorua, we've got 538 is Brent Stewart, 358 Damien Orr, 835 is Michael Rumney, 853 Darcy Morant, 353 Stephen Gray, and 583 is Mike Honick.
And just remember, all tonight's good action is brought to you by the good people down there at Marshall Batteries, which you can purchase at Engine Rebuilders down there in Palmerston Road.
They've just got live stream back. They lost it after race 1. They said timely, but that's my mate in Rotorua.
So Stratford's got a couple of tanks there. Actually, I think last year Gisborne had the Gisborne Gladiators were all tanks, weren't they? The whole team.
All but one, I think, in the final race. They had 3 Rees cars and Mr. Kirk with 4 tanks, and then they ran Bruce Harding and also ran not Mike Lloyd, sorry, his son.
Hey?
Oh, Brett. Sorry, Brett Lloyd. Sorry, Brett.
Right, once they finish picking up the debris. No one knows.
Okay, here we go for the 4 hot laps. Lights green.
The track is looking really good.
Bit of grass track racing there by one of the Rascals. 583R, Mike Honick pulling to the infield. Hopefully that's not looking good for the team. Makes the decision easy though for Steve Axon. The 835 is Mike Rumney. Now Mike Rumney's the son of Lyle Rumney, who actually was, I think, won the New Zealand title down here in Gisborne some years ago.
Hey guys, just down here I've got Steve Exton, and they talk about the old boys from the Stockcar network. One of the oldest old boys, Steve Exton's. How are you, mate?
I'm well, mate. I don't know about the oldest, but yeah, we've been around a bit and we've enjoyed coming back to Gisborne.
Mate, I've heard a rumour you've won the toss. Any decision on taking pole or not?
Yeah, we'll take pole.
You'll take the pole? Yes, please. Mike Honick had a problem in the warm-ups. Any danger there?
Yeah, Mike's out, I'm afraid.
That's no good. Do you want to tell us why?
He's blown his gearbox.
Blown his gearbox. Somebody else did that before. It seems like a night for it. Mate, you got 3 cars at least there. Hey, I'm looking forward to seeing Steve Gray on this because he knows how to hit.
Thanks very much.
I think he took lessons from Exton's. So Rotorua on pole. Quick yarn with John Booker from Stratford. John, thanks for coming. I know it's a blooming long way for you guys to come, isn't it?
Yeah, hey, it's one hell of a trip to make it short next year.
Now, I tell you what, you've got a team with all sorts, haven't you?
Hey, we've got a young team there. So thank to all those guys, crews, the sponsors that are here. So, and hey, we just do the team.
Okay, it looks like the...
One is Todd Duffy, 72. 4 is Hayden Barker, and 1, 2, 4 is Dudunsky.
And of course, the most important member is the Stratford Screamers over there behind us.
Oh, hey, they're brilliant. We wouldn't go far without that lot, mate. They can yell our hearts out and they can still talk tomorrow.
Awesome. Hey, look, speaking of tomorrow, we look forward to seeing you again tomorrow, but you got the hard races before then.
Yeah, mate, we got good hard races, yep.
Excellent, John. All the best of luck to you, buddy. It's both managers full of confidence there. As I mentioned, 353 Steve Gray. Now, Barry, you would have seen Steve Gray more than a time or two. Man, he knows how to hit. He is a hitter.
Tightening belts. It's a quick car, that bastard too. Most of these are Vulcans, the Rascals teams. Yep. Most of them are Terry O'Connor's engines. I think all of them are Terry O'Connor engines. Okay, the Rotorua Rascals on pole. Let's see
where they choose to go. Rotorua Rascals there winning the toss. Looks like early problems there for Mike Honick, so he may be the man that stays in the middle. 583. No sign of him moving at the moment, so the team's automatically selected to go out. It'll just be the order that they pick. Up against a very talented Stratford Stormers side.
No great surprise, guys, to see Tyler Walker lining up on the front row for Stratford. He's fairly low on the track compared to where the others have started from, and Rotorua had pole, so whether they tell him to move over or not, I guess it's his prerogative where he starts from as far as how far out on the track. In fact, they have told him to skedaddle out of there, and they brought the Rotorua car up to his place, so I always thought that the outside team kind of decided where you start. I could be wrong, but anyway, Tyler Walker will be on the front row, I would imagine, for Stratford, their speedster. Actually, I forgot to mention, I picked on Auckland with their numbers. I forgot to mention to X, actually. I'll tell them later on to get rid of their numbers as well. I don't think it's going to have much effect, but so Auckland, I'm not just picking on you. 538 is on the front row for the Rotorua team. 538. It's Brent Stewart. Tell you what, this is going to be a very even matchup. There is pace here, there's hitters here, there is experience and there's inexperience. This is going to be a great matchup.
Hey.
Let's hear it again. Now that you've seen the warm-ups, Rotorua. Stratford's going to get some more support now after the warm-ups. Stratford Stormers. Back to you guys.
What's happening? We're not connected. Don't do that to us. We've lost our live labs.
Okay, here they go. Yes, as far as I went. Is it working over there? Okay, 33 there out in front.
That's Tyler Walker. That's one very quick car. Steve Gray down the bottom corner here, just holding up a couple. He's waiting for the leader to come round. Whether he can do something with it or not, who knows. Rotorua running in formation there, in second, third and fourth. Looks like Stratford are putting out a few blockers now.
Whoa, that was a hard one.
On his own team too.
Yeah.
What's happening? Who's leading?
Okay, we just lost our Speedway Live, so bear with us. Say something.
Yeah, just trying to get Speedway Live. It looks like the Stormers at the moment just on a little bit of a back foot. They're taking some pretty big hits and a couple of them on their own men. But yeah, Rotorua flying in formation at the moment and just keeping the cars running. Steve Gray being his menacing self out there in the tank. Yeah, it looks like 21S just slowed down too much there to get anybody. So
it looks like we've got Stratford, first, second and third. Well, I mean, sorry, Rotorua, first, second and third.
17.5, 17.3, 8, 17.39. There's some fast laps going in out there. Mike Rumney leading, Brent Stewart, Darcy Morant. Some really big hits going in at present.
And that final lap, last lap.
Steve Gray doing the normal menacing job there in the tank he's known for. So, yeah, it looks like the checkered flag's just gone
to the Rotorua Rascals.
So yeah, the Rascals there getting a well-deserved victory. Michael Rumney, Brent Stewart, Darcy Morant, then Stratford, and then Damien Orr. So Stratford only picking up fourth place.
Yeah, I actually expected a bit more out of Stratford, to be honest, but all credit to the Rotorua Rascals. They certainly were hitting hard there.
A lot of big hits going in, I can tell you that. A lot of big hits. So, yeah, and you got 10 finishers. You know, they've all scored across the line, so that's an interesting race.
And listening to the cheers, I'd say it sounds like there's a lot of Rotorua Rascal supporters out there.
Yeah, it looks like Damien Orr in fifth place here went into block mode just to help out with the tank as well. So
Steve, Not a bad
good
effort,
result
really.
for them.
Oh, that's a fantastic race from these young fellas. Well, the game plan went out the window with our captain blowing his gearbox. They regrouped, and man, what a race.
I tell you what, I don't know if you noticed it or not, that 124 Stratford car, he was defending, particularly in that first half of the race, really well. I'm just trying to
this
get the other one
Stratford
to
team are a class act, and we're just bloody glad to get by them with some points.
Mate, that is a great start, and points are very important tonight. Go and celebrate with your team, Steve.
Damien Orr was 5th, and Darcy Moran was 3rd.
Tell you what, for an old boy, that Exton can still run.
And they've got 4 of them. Mr. Phillips, 72S was 4th.
Yep. We lost the speedway live, so we're back on the website. All going good? Yeah, that track's fast,
You can sack me any time you like.
No, you're doing a good job, mate.
175.20. Yep. I haven't heard any cancellations, so 175.20. So Wellington back on the track now, first Vulcan. Oh, this is going to be tough, mate. Wanganui Vulcans, I'm picking them. They're going to be hard to beat. Maori, Mike, Moani, and then that guy Fled, they're animals. And those other two brain dead Palamerston North cars are running for them. Those Thai boys, Jesus. All 10 finished.
Yep.
No damage, Rotorua, no damage.
Oh, well, the garage it's going to be doing Rotorua's cars will be happy. Not too much damage out there. Right, so up next, Wellington Young Guns versus Wanganui Vulcans.
That was the one Rotorua were really worried about coming into the night, because they had the Stormers, who they thought would be pretty tough, and they did put up a good show, and we got the Hawke's Bay a bit later on, so no damage to the cars. They've all driven off, so that's a good sign.
Yep.
Sounds like Mike Honick may have blown a gearbox, so the boys will be frantically working on his, throwing in another gearbox, and he should be back for the next race.
So have you got on this one, so you're going to go for Wellington or Wanganui?
Personally, I think the Vulcans will be too strong for the young Wildcats, especially after the first race they had with the Pumas. I think the Wellington cars took a reasonable pounding, and this is their first race, the Vulcans' first race tonight, so they'll come out firing. Sandy Flett and Mary Might and Dion Mooney leading the charge. I think they'll be just too strong.
Yep. Yeah, well, I tend to agree with you on that one.
Thanks for making the trip up.
Right, here we have the old classic stock cars.
Oh, I've got a sheet on there somewhere. Have you got them out there?
Okay, vintage stock cars up out there. We've got 3R Alan Wade, we've got 3A Eddie Boss, 4A is Stanley Ruku, 10A, I'm not sure who's running 10A, Laurie Hines possibly, Jackie Miller in 11H, Graham Pegg in a Holden V8, the old 15H, 21 from Woodford Glen is Gary Smith, a 24H Frank Vanderhoeven, known as Dutchie, 29B is Terry Smith, 36A Dean Cook, 41S Paul Ehrlich, 41B is Kerry Mann, 45A Bill Pete, 46H is Lindsay Swale, 89G Peter Andrews, 5G is Ian Sharp, 78H Grant Savage, 94H Mike Noel, 432 Mark Cromarty
from Wanganui.
Cromarty, sorry, I've been corrected. 5V is Warren McEwen, Sean Wade in 1NZ, and 71W is, well, two cars Sean Wade has entered, so I'm not sure which one he's driving.
Hey Barry, I heard you calling the 10A. I half expected to hear Frank Irvine come out after that.
Yeah, no. It says car built by Laurie Hines, but I'm not sure. I'll find out in my program.
So there's a good lineup of the old classic stock cars. I didn't think there were that many around.
Popping up everywhere, right?
Yeah. Yeah, there's probably still plenty sitting out in paddocks and in barns and propping up the river bank at the Waikato River.
Tom Ferguson, actually.
So 10A is Tom Ferguson. A lot of these cars have actually been built off photos and replicated from the originals. A lot of work and a lot of effort goes into them, and these guys are pretty passionate about their stock car racing. Their lap times are not a lot slower than the standard stocks because a lot of them are running V8s as well.
At least you can recognise the bodies, even see a couple of helmet imps out there. Anglias.
Yeah.
Back in the day. He run the fisherman, the guy Andrews, John Andrews, wasn't it? He was the fisherman.
Oh, just every now and then. Yeah, okay.
These guys are running transmitters. These guys don't run transmitters.
No.
No, well, I didn't, but 40 years ago.
Probably put them all overweight.
Grant Savage just making a move on 89 down here through Pit Bend. Bit of side roll going in. Generally pretty clean at the moment.
Yeah, we should have bought some 44-gallon drums to put on a pole line like they used to run.
Yeah, the old speedway of yesteryear, 44-gallon drums. That's why they called them a drum catcher underneath the front bumper. That was Dutchy just getting pushed wide there.
And to make it interesting, some tracks had put water in them.
These guys still running, some of them got the old Hemis and the 3.3 Crestas. A lot of these engines now you're sort of basically pulling out of a wreckers yard and trying to get going again.
These guys broken away, haven't they?
432V there, this will be its last race meeting. That was a car by Charlie Bernstein, driven by Charlie Bernstein. Grant Savage getting turned around down here in the pit corner. So 432, this is its last meeting. I think it's going into the Hall of Fame.
I know the old green car out there, it's still got the original driver's seat, which was just a car seat with a roll bar behind it with a headrest.
I think a lot of these guys used to use 13-gallon drums with a bit of padding when they first came out. A couple of lap and diagonal belts and let's go racing. It was pretty laid back in the old days. Still showing a good turn of pace, a lot of these cars.
They are actually, they're flying. No transponders so we can't give you lap times, but they're certainly motoring.
76H there going to a bit of block mode, creating a bit of carnage.
Now look at that 1H, no mufflers there, that was back in the day. Cars could be as loud as you wanted.
Basically pipes along the side.
Yep.
One lap to go. Looks like 432V might, Charlie Bernstein's car is going to have a win. The late Charlie Bernstein. Oh, no, I got that wrong.
Alright, doing a good job, guys. Leave you to it.
Okay, Grant.
Get on with the program. Those things are too hard to call. Race 6.
Race 6.
So that's race 7 of the program. So they're sitting out here, you see who we've got. So the Vulcans have got full 6 cars, Wellington's down the far end.
Yeah, the Vulcans haven't raced yet, so they should have 6.
Okay, so the Vulcans are on the dummy grid, mate, they're lined up there. And here come the Wellington Young Gardens, I think.
Talk a bit louder.
No, not yet.
Oh, you haven't got one.
Well, it was certainly a blast from the past, and like I said, it's certainly good to see old Zero G Lily the Pink out there. It's a shame that the old driver Graham Peddle couldn't come and watch the meeting. Anyone knows if Graham Peddle lost a race, he would wait till the driver had a checkered flag and then go and take it off him. As back in the days when you were allowed to do that without getting a 4-meeting suspension. Right, so just like to once again thank Marshall Batteries for putting on a meeting for us. So remember, if you need a battery, just holler for a Marshall or pop down to Engine Rebuilders down there in Palamerston Road and they'll certainly sort you out. So anyone here that's left the lights on, old Marshall Batteries be only too happy to help pay for the sponsorship.
Just looking out the back, Rocky, we've got the Vulcans, all 6 of them as you'd expect up on the dummy grid. There's only 3 of the Wildcat young guns at the moment sitting on the dummy grid. The third one is just sheepishly coming up behind the other 2. So we've got Todd McLaughlin out there, and it looks like we've got the tri-rail back. So yeah, we'll just see how many of these Wellington young guns come back out. They took a bit of a hammering against the Pumas. Well, here comes 54 now, so we're up to 4 cars. Needing one more to make the race even. Looking out into the pits, man, there's welders going everywhere and grinders, there's sparks flying, and obviously these guys working really, really hard to get these cars back and on the track to put on the show for the people out there.
I've got 4 cars on the dummy grid.
Yep, so race 6 not too far away and the track still looks brand new.
Yeah,
so
the track's as smooth, isn't it? Eh? It's absolutely fantastic. Great work by the track preparation crew. I know they've spent a lot of hours out here this week applying water every day just to make sure that the track is in good shape for tonight. And a very hard surface there, which is keeping it smooth. And yeah, I think now it's the sun's gone. We're going to see the moisture just stay in the track, and some good times coming up. I'd say we might get down into the high 16s tonight.
Yep, and just remember the Gisborne track is all run by volunteers, and the track is owned by the club, one of the few in the country where the club owns a track. It doesn't have a promoter, so everyone here is from the president down, it's just all volunteers.
Rotorua is the same.
I thought they had a promoter.
No, definitely club run.
Do they used to?
Not as long as I've been associated with them.
Okay.
But they've just built a big new club rooms over there, and it's very, very swish.
Oh, we're doing it. Okay, so who have we got? Wellington Young Guns, and I need some more light. Okay, we got 51W, Hilton Parker, 52W, Paul Gaskin, 53W, Josh Prentice, 54W, Kyle Lane, 55W, Todd McMillan, 56W, Shane Davis, and 57W, Richie Ryder.
And for the Wanganui Vulcans, 2NZ out there is Dion Mooney, 52V, Francis Potaka, 54V is Bevan Humphrey, 87V, Shane Keels, 99V is Ron Ty, 669V, Brendan Ty, 89V is Sandy Flatt. A very, very strong team. So Wellington just sitting the hot laps out as they've already had their 4 hot laps. So they've just got their 5th car come out onto the track now. So Wellington have got 5 cars. So this will make it an even race.
Well, you think with some of the repairs that Wellington's done, I'd like to have done a few more hot laps just to make sure.
Yeah, correct. You never know with your car once it's been fixed and repaired that it is back where you need it to be, especially in the handling side of things. Todd McLaughlin's going to get a run in this one. Obviously sat out in the first race, but they need him this time round.
Hey guys, just before they go green for their warm-up laps, I can tell you I spoke to the referee. He's very happy with the first round. Just one relegation in the for Eastern States car for cutting the pole line. No other issues.
So Dion Mooney leading them round there in a very, very quick tri-rail. This guy, the New Zealand champs and Huntley a few weeks back in the first heat went round the track in reverse gear on the pole line for about 5 laps, but got himself enough points over the night to actually qualify to run in the main event, where he got second overall. So pretty dangerous thing to try and do, reverse around the track on the pole line in the right direction, strictly legal, but was enough to get him through. So pretty committed driver.
Word with Graham Gaskin. He's in the infield here, a bit incapacitated. Graham, you've done really well to get here on crutches and all, mate.
I don't know about that. The drivers did really well on that first race. The track was just a real challenge for us.
It was really sloppy, it was really slippery, it was a bit of a 50-50 shot really, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really, but anyway, we've got some good points from there, so hopefully a good result here will see us through for tomorrow night.
So it's not all over yet. Hey, deja vu from last year with Hilton Park, you're coming in for attention right from lap 1, mate.
Oh yeah, definitely. They knew he was a bit of a hit man, so he's out there again to a bit more punishment out.
Now you're up against Wanganui this time. One of the great things, one of your compatriots that you race with, Evan Mooney.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's out there. He's the manager, so yeah, that's very good.
Okay, mate. Hey, how about the support for the Wellington young guns? Yeah, I can help you out here, mate. Have a look at the
52 Francis Bodegger, 54 Bevan Humphreys, 669 Brendan Ty, 99 Ron Ty, and 898 Sandy Flatt.
Second generation drive.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, no, it's just carrying on, isn't it?
Evan, I'm from, but have some good luck anyway, mate.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Good on you, buddy. Hey, if Wanganui run a good second, and this will be reasonably. They're a good team. They are a good team. Back to you guys upstairs.
Oh no, it'll just reset itself. So the transponder must be right over where the two front cars are, eh? Because they've registered, but the other seven yet. The wires. Yeah, right down the bottom there.
Oh yeah, they're right on it.
Yeah.
So it looks like Sandy Flatt's a reserve for the Wanganui Vulcans. And I don't think I Kyle Lane lining up. Wellington Young Guns. So Kyle Lane, I think, is the missing one for the Guns.
Wanganui Vulcans.
I can
are
tell you
on
that
pole.
Wellington have pole also. Wellington have pole, and Shane Davis is on the pole position.
Right, Marshall's going in. Won't be long now.
Wellington. Oh, look at the push. Look at the push.
Yeah. Yeah, pushing out, right? Marshall's are happy. Wellington's got a good jump. Oh, got a jump. Whoa! 51 just got spun around nicely from Wellington. Whoa! Roll over. Wellington over already. First corner. 52W.
Francis Potaka, in he went. Francis Potaka there, 52. Paul Gaskin on his lid and over. Body looking a bit second hand. Hopefully he's okay. Right rear suspension's had a bit of a collapse.
It has. It was quite a hard hit actually, considering
51W there. Hilton Parker just probably going to have to roll back if he can. His motor not sounding too happy.
Oh, she's right now.
Not sure whose motor that is down in front of us, but one of them's not sounding great.
Probably just got a mouthful of petrol when it hit.
Unless 52W is still running.
He's a brave man if he is.
Looking at the rear suspension, he's not going to go far. It's sitting on the track on the right on the rear corner.
Yep.
He's had no outside assistance at this point, and he landed on his wheels. So if he can go, he will go. But he's got steering. But looking at the geometry on the rear of his car, I don't think he's destined for too long on the track.
Yeah, I mean the left rear tyres come off the wheel rim.
I'd suggest they should check the roll cage at least though before they allow him to carry on after a tumble like that.
It was a hard hit too, considering that we weren't going that fast.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can see where his roll bar went into the track down here. So, yeah, they probably need to...
fire on 50. Oh, no, he's out. That's right. 51W is a big flame out from the exhaust.
Yeah, I think it's missing and popping a little bit. Possibly, as you said, carburetor may be flooding on it. They are now having a look and checking to make sure it's okay.
Oh, they seem happy. I think when he drops his clutch, it's not going to do anything, though.
No. The rear underride bar is embedded in the track, so I have this feeling that he's probably going to stay in where he is.
I'll say they're probably just going to go red again if he can't move.
Okay, so they're all going, they're all coming in. We'll go green shortly. He's
2NZ.
He's trying to move. He's got no drive in the right rear wheel.
No, he's going to have to stay off.
Left rear is flat. He has got himself off the track, but that's about where it's going to end, I'm afraid. So 52's out. Paul Gaskin.
2NZ doing a bit of blocking. No, 2NZ just got spun and he was the race leader.
So 54 there, Kyle Lane going through. Remember, he had a great race in the first outing. Yep. Ron Tye Brendan Tye in the 669 race leader at the moment over Bevan Humphries.
Right, no one seems to be slowing down to block or anything. They're just all racing around.
669 is the race leader at the moment, and Mr. Potak is coming under a little bit of attack. But yeah, they've definitely got this under control, the Vulcans at present.
Yep, 669 is just unopposed, isn't it? And he's got a defender.
Dion Mooney into the 17.9s. He's flying with some serious pace.
See, 669, he's got a car in front of him and a car behind him to look after him, so he's pretty sitting pretty at the moment.
Yeah, he's got great door keepers. You know, they're looking after the front and making sure that he gets through. Tank here doing a job into turn one. So yeah, they've got him pretty much sheltered. They'll let him go through. They know who's leading the race.
Yep.
So
red light.
all good red light.
Yeah, that's real teamwork. Team racing. They know who's winning and they know who to look after.
Absolutely, they came round here and they just went right round that car. The Wellington car had no chance at all to get out to the race leaders, let them through, and then just the pace to get away.
Yeah, so the Vulcans, they're another team to watch tonight.
Absolutely, I picked these guys, and they've got some very, very good cars and very good drivers in the team. And as you saw with at the roll right at the beginning, Francis Potaka, he's a man on a mission in teams racing.
Yeah, because race 11 you got the Vulcans against the Palamerston North Pumas. That could be a wicked race.
Absolutely. Hello, they've taken Mr. Potaka off. I'm not sure for what reason.
Oh, there's bars. See the...
the wheel gates come loose on the left rear.
Yep, just a safety thing.
So, yeah, absolutely. Those things weigh probably about 20, 25 kgs. The last thing you need is one of those flying off into the crowd.
Yep. Oops, someone took off. Yeah, red light, and I'll send them back. Mind you, I've never seen it go red to nothing to green. Normally it just goes red and green.
Yes. Yeah, no, normally they just go out and there's a 5-second delay, or up to 5-second delay before they turn green.
Yeah, it's probably these outside speedway reps trying to change the rules or something.
Look, those guys are all volunteers. They do a fantastic job, and they take a fair amount of abuse, both verbal, not so much physical, but a lot of verbal abuse. And to come back week in and week out to do it just for the love of the sport, I take my hat off to them. Hello. 51W being taken off. I have no reason why that is, but Hilton Parker being asked to remove himself from the track.
Yeah, normally I'll have a radio up here so I can hear what they're doing, but...
Hello, they're moving this car too. So 2 cars that's jumped the red light, or jumped the green light, should I say, have been removed from the track for jumping the start.
Geez, they're showing no mercy, are they?
No, and fair enough. I mean, these guys know the rules. They go up to 5 seconds. Green, we're away. They'll only do it the once. They won't do it next race, guarantee that.
Oh, well, yeah. Vulcans, they've just got this.
54V now in lead. Bevan Humphreys over Mr. Davis. 56W actually in second place. And Brendan Ty now back into third, the 669 car.
Geez, that 2NZ sounds nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, the old V6 Holden. It's pulling a couple of revs out there. Just managing to dispatch there, 54. So we've got one of the Wanganui cars, Wellington cars down here, Tom McLaughlin trying to do his best in the tank to block these guys, but a little bit of inexperience there, and he's going to take a big hit for his trouble, and those hits up the back really, really do hurt. So he's actually a quick peddler, young Todd McLaughlin, so checkered flag.
I mean, so what was it? Wanganui, wasn't it?
Bevan, Wanganui, Wellington, Wanganui. So, a pretty close one in the end.
But really, when it comes to
legends of the sport, Evan Mooney and Graham Gaskin just shaking hands. Evan Mooney swung both ways, really, didn't it? The referee had a say to the detriment of both teams. I thought it had affected you guys more than Wellington. Your thought?
Yeah, no, we planned on running three fast cars in that race, so one out wasn't too bad.
Excellent. Hey, well done. You've picked up some good points there. Best of luck for your last race.
Cheers. Thanks.
I'll just see if we get a word with Graham Gaskin. Graham, sometimes things go to plan, and sometimes they go to custard.
Oh, yeah. And we've been outgunned here tonight, but we'll regroup for tomorrow night.
Yeah, top 8 goes through, so the game's not over completely, but it's not looking real flash.
No, definitely not. We'll just have to see how the points work out, so we'll go from there.
Either way, you'll be back with as many cars as you can tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Awesome. Thanks, Graham.
135 to 60.
Big hand for the River City boys. Fantastic display of teamwork there. When it looked like it was going wrong for them, they pulled together and they pulled it out of the hat.
Yeah, so unofficially we have the Wanganui Vulcans 135, Wellington Young Guns 60. So that's going to probably see the Wellington Young Guns tomorrow night in the consolation racing, unfortunately.
Well, it sounds like where the New Zealand flag's going to end up too.
Yeah, true that. So next up we've got the Canterbury Crushers against the Waikato Raiders. This is the first race. Of course we'll see the Waikato Raiders. They'll get to do their 4 hot laps. So they'll have a full complement of cars. We have yet to see what the Crushers return with, but the Crushers were in the second race, so they've had a bit of time, hopefully, to repair all their machines.
So you can hear the occasional cowbells from the Waikato Raider supporters. Free coffee to whoever takes them out.
Is that the Raiders or the cowbells?
The cowbells.
Hey guys, just while we got a minute there, I pulled Paul from Canterbury Crushers. 125 points in the first one. Of course, you got that all-important win. Not too many points after that. Should be enough to see you through though already, but you never know in this game. It's a funny wee game, isn't it?
Yep. Yes, it certainly is. You know, we will go out and just get a few more just to make sure we do go through tomorrow night.
Now you're up against a bit of an enigma of a team. The New Zealand Stockcar champs at Huntley a couple of weeks ago, and you would think these Waikato guys are kamikaze pilots. Are you expecting that in this race?
Oh yes, definitely. We know the Waikato boys are pretty hard. So we had a good race against them last year. This time.
Hey mate, you've been coming to Teams Champs for a few years now. We saw you in Wellington a couple of times, and you've been to a Teams Champs for the last 6 or 7 years. I think you're 4 years in charge. It's looking good this season, isn't it?
Oh yeah, no, we're pretty happy. I think that was a good win in that one, and the boys are gelling well when we're bringing young guys through. So we'll keep going and see what happens.
Excellent, Paul. We'll look forward to talking to you after the race. Thanks, bud. So that's the manager Paul Dumbrell from the Canterbury Crushers.
So the Canterbury Crushers have already got 1 win under their belt. They'll be looking to make it 2. We'll see how these Fonterra farmers go from Waikato.
Fonterra farmers, I love you for that. Not. Moore's another guy in a self-built car.
Yeah.
36H.
No, just waiting for the other 2 Waikato cars.
We haven't seen the Gisborne Gladiators out yet. In the second half of the program.
Or the Hawke's Bay, what do you call it?
That makes it
Moani
Moors. That makes it hard for them, doesn't it?
Yeah, they're not going to have much time to...
They come up against the Rascals and then, you know... 16:45, yeah?
Yep. So Waikato Raiders, all the way from Huntley. Well, they race at Huntley.
So this is teams race number 7, race number 8 on your program. Here at 8:45 at the Marshall Batteries New Zealand Stockcar Teams Racing Champs.
So that's why you're actually feeling a bit hungry. It's 10 to 9 now.
Are we all enjoying ourselves? Okay, let's get these 4 laps out of the way and then we're into the next team's race.
Actually, those Huntley cars certainly look nice, don't they? Good colour paint job on them.
Yeah, great livery this year. We had a race against them in Rotorua, and the cars really do look sharp. Some really good cars in amongst them as well, and some good drivers. David Moore in the 36H, another car that's been built, by himself, and goes very well. Yeah, Tyson Wooden's one to watch in the 21H car. I think all the drivers are getting a bit warned about the pole line cutting. They're getting a bit close down here, 1-2. They're just all being told to stay on the track. go.
Hot laps out of the way.
I think Canterbury Crushers, I think, have won the toss here, so let's see whether they go inside or outside.
Jeez,
Hutch, he's just going to signal to the guys where they're going there. Hey, the name Hutchby is synonymous with stock cars in the Waikato. Hutch, good to see you here, mate.
Cheers, mate. It's nice to be here.
That track is looking pretty fast out there now, bud.
Yeah, no, it's pretty impressive now. It was a bit of a slush fest for the first two teams, but I think everyone's enjoying it now.
Hey, mate, I'll just quickly get you to run through your team there, if you would.
Yeah, mate, we've got 21H is Tyson Wooden, 24 Neville Hazelton, 28 Malcolm Reed, 36 Dave Moore, 44 is Mark Caldwell, captain, and 76 Cody Webster.
Mate, there's a couple of speedsters and there's a lot of hitters.
Yeah, we like to use the bumpers in the Waikato, so hopefully the boys can bring it down this way and have some fun.
Best of luck there. We better find out where the support is. I'm picking that Christchurch is going to have a bit of support here. Canterbury Crushers. Not so much, maybe. How about the Waikato Raiders? Hey, good on yous. That's going to be a good race, I think. This is going to be, there's some good hitters in this Waikato team. Of course, Tyson Wooden, he's been around forever and a day. I'll leave it with you guys. So just getting, I can tell you too also that Waikato lost the toss, but they have got the pole. So Canterbury gave the pole position away to Waikato.
Probably,
I can tell you that much.
Probably quite a bit of traction out there now.
Yeah, Tyson Wooden just getting a couple of turns in the right front suspension, taken out, so he's obviously found there's a fair bit of drive in this track now as it's cooling down, and just reducing the push on the car.
So remember, if you are feeling hungry, there's a couple of burger bars around the place. One on turn 3 and in the old Lions bar there behind the start-finish box. There's Black Cat Coffee down the end of the track and the little potato shack. If you want one of those yummy baked potatoes.
Obviously call someone up and they sort of fuck their way up to try and intimidate the officials. Sideshair riders are the worst for that, man.
So remember, we've got all the action again tomorrow night, so I hope to see you all here again tomorrow.
What time do the gates open tomorrow?
Same time, 3:30 I think, tomorrow.
Tomorrow, gates open and racing starts at 7.
Yep, on the dot.
And we're going to have the classics here again tomorrow night, the classic stock cars. They're getting a second race tonight, and also there'll be consolation racing. And the top 8 teams from tonight will go through into basically a so 8 plays 1, 3, 6 and 4 against 5, 2 against 7, something like that, which will go through into the semi-finals and then down into the finals. So it's all going to be action tomorrow night.
Yep, and for all you mini stock fans out there, that one sitting on the back straight, sorry, there are no mini stocks tomorrow night.
Hey guys, just a button there. Cody Webster is being stood down for the Waikato Raiders, and McNally for the Canterbury Crushers didn't make it out, carburetor issues. So carburetor issues for the McNally tank.
Yeah, so we're in for 7 teams races tomorrow night.
Yep. Right, marshals are off. Waikato on the pole. Lights are green.
Both cars have to surrender once they cross the pole line.
Yep, so it gets Canterbury out in front.
So, yeah, 2 Huntley cars spun off there, and we've got a crusher up front. We've got a couple down here just...
oh, that was a hard hit.
Off, so 28H. Yeah, Malcolm Reed trying to make a nuisance of himself down there, but unfortunately hasn't quite got the blocking technique right yet. 44 up on the bonnet of number 9.
Survived a roll, eh?
They've survived. The 44 was up high there.
Whoa, down the straight there. Synchronised spinning.
So race leader at the moment is Jason Lovell in the 4C car. David Moore in the 36H in second place. So it's Christchurch, Huntley, Christchurch at the moment. 3 laps down.
Well, again, no one slowing down to block.
Now it looks like it's just a race, bar the 2 that are up the top there in turn 4.
Yep.
Another one being nudged out of the way into the wall, one of the crushers by the look of it. Still halfway through, 5 laps down, Jason Lovell and Dave Moore. So 4C and 36H.
If Jason takes it, it gives Canterbury 2 wins.
Looks like Jason's got problems.
Yep.
He's struggling down here on the inside of the pole line. Right rear broken axle by the look of that. The wheel's on a hell of an angle. Yeah, so I think Jason Lovell will have lost the lead to Dave Moore, so Huntley takes the lead.
Yeah. So Jason will just be a blocker now.
If he can keep it on the track.
Yep.
No speed in that car at all now. Really hard to defend it.
And only 3 laps to go and Huntley out in front. And no one seems to know that.
Huntley 1-2 now.
Yeah, Canterbury need to slow down now and do some blocking instead of trying to race. Oh, that was hard into the wall. Bang! Jason Lovell just taking another hit. He's still going, eh?
Yeah, Tyson Wotton, he's a hard man. 21H. A big hit win in there.
Yep.
He's still running 4th, I believe. Checkered flag out. David Moore.
So Huntley first and second.
Yeah, Neville Hazelton second place there.
Huntley took it, but it was sort of a bit of a disorganised race, wasn't it, really?
It absolutely was, yeah. I think in some ways they were probably lucky to come back there, but still they did.
Yeah, no teams seem to be using team tactics.
No, it was a reasonably aimless driving in some cases. 5C, 5th.
Yeah, but good on Waikato there for taking out that one.
Quick, Paul done roll. Looks like your night's over. They've done 2 races tonight. That Harley Roberts a star in the making as far as blocking goes.
Oh, very good, yes. No, he definitely is. Carson Ola can do good as he comes over towards the net. No, it's all good.
Yeah, you might have enough points to get through it, mate. You never know.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Excellent. Thanks, Paul. The victorious Waikato team. I tell you what, Tyson is on the job in that race.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, Huntley's got 5 coming off anyway.
Unofficially, Waikato Raiders 140, Canterbury Crushers 55.
Oh, Canterbury a bit gutted after winning their first race. But all credit to the Waikato Raiders.
It's going to make it interesting now with the Nelson Tasman, the Thunders. They had 70 points in the first round and Canterbury only getting 55 in this one. So whether the young fellas from Nelson can take it to Waikato in the next round, we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, actually most teams events I've been to is normally first past the post. It's a bit different tonight with all the points, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, although winner gets 100 points and it only leaves 95 for the other 4 places, so obviously the car that wins the race actually is going to win on the points, but they're looking for the top 2 teams out of each of the groups based on points, so that's how it works for tomorrow.
So next, the race you've been waiting for, so the Gisborne Gladiators versus the Auckland Alley Cats.
So the top 8 qualifying teams overall go to the final night. Qualifying will be determined by a point system. So it's not actually out of each group, is that what they're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming.
So they're saying the top points.
Tried to get a word with Hutch there, guys, but he's too busy celebrating with his team. And if you think I'm going to run after him at that sort of speed, I think you're mistaken, actually. But tell you what, some of these managers got a turn of foot about them.
So Canterbury.
Hometown up next, guys. Rocky, your team. Expect to hear a big cheer when the Gisborne Gladiators come out.
Wellington Young Guns have got 125.
Here they come.
Yep, so here they come, the Gisborne Gladiators. Give them a hand as they go around. That's what we're here for, to watch them.
Brett Lloyd leading them out.
So Gisborne Gladiators, we've got HG, Bruce Harding, 11G, Peter Rees, 33G, James Kirk, 92G, Brett Lloyd, 126G, Arthur Rees, and 127G, Ethan Rees.
Oh. And Auckland, we have Keegan Orr 338. 383 is Gary Lonergan. 388 Paul Chatfield. 833 is Daniel McDonald. 838 Shannon Savage. And 883 is Mark McNabb. It's going to be interesting to see how many of the Auckland cars actually make it back. There was quite a bit of damage done in that first round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like all 6 are back out there.
What are they doing on the track? Oh no, going off.
They're just circling round.
Just trying to intimidate the Gisborne cars by the look of it. Just cruise past them, arm out the window.
Probably waving.
Or asking for mercy.
We will see.
Yeah, Gisborne better win after this.
10 laps is a long way in a team's race as they change backwards and forwards.
Yep.
These guys will be pretty well organised though, with Peter Rees at the helm. He will have, he's done more teams race than probably anyone else, and I would say he will have this team pretty well sorted out.
And 4 tanks in the Gisborne team.
And that Bruce Harding, he's not fast, but man, he can stop cars.
So last year's winners, the Gisborne Gladiators. That's why we're watching them here tonight in Gisborne. Mind you, because they're starting so late in the program, if any damage has to be fixed real quick before their next race. So there's a bit of a disadvantage starting this late for your first race.
The cars are coming to a stop there after their warm-ups for the Gisborne Gladiators. Jeff from the Auckland Alley Cats, mate, you took the win last time, but it was pretty expensive car-wise. How are you looking for this one?
Yeah, all the boys are out. There's quite a bit of damage there, but they got them all good, so we'll be all right.
Excellent, and short turnaround to meet a team like Gisborne, isn't it, mate?
It'll be hard, but we'll have a good go.
Excellent, never say die.
Never, we never give up.
Excellent. Let's hear it for the Auckland Alley Cats. And where's the hometown support for the Gisborne Gladiators? Well, I can tell you that 3/5 of the team down at 3/6, half the team, I guess, are down at the pit gate for Gisborne, but most of them in tanks, actually. Another old boy of Stockcar Racing, Reese Lister, is looking after Gisborne. Reese, you got a couple of tanks over at the pit gate, mate. Is it?
No real issue at all. Just
Is it? And you?
Just a bit of maintenance going on. We'll have them right.
Excellent. Now you've won you've won the toss, mate. You can take pole position or give it away.
My man's already sitting on pole.
He is too. Okay, righto. Excellent. So Auckland are on the outside. Reese Lister, all the very best of luck to you, mate. Jesus, some good old names from Stockcar Racing managing these teams, isn't there?
3 minutes, come on.
Right, clock's ticking. Can't have far to go.
They're taking the piss, aren't they?
Yeah, on Gisborne time.
I'll tell you what, Reese said this was maintenance. There's some pretty furious maintenance going on, if that's what it is. But Peter Reese is driving away from the pit gate, the 11G.
3 minutes down here, Pete's away.
Got the two boys, got Asher
Still looking
in
at the
there,
back of Asher's car
and the 383 from Auckland
and the
was
back
also
of
come over
Ethan's
for some
car.
attention.
Hello, tipping a bit of oil or something down in there, so not
No,
sure
let's
what
go
that's
over to
all
wind his
about.
fans
Looks
up.
like it might be into the diff.
Of course, all you Gisborne people, make sure you support the sponsors of the Gisborne Gladiators there. It's plastered all over the cars. Support your local team. Takes a lot of money to put a team together.
Okay, the Gladiators won pole. Looks like Brett Lloyd actually sitting on pole. Asher Rees there going into grid 3. So it looks like one of the Rees tanks on the infield.
Hey guys, I can tell you that James Kirk is standing down for Gisborne. I'll just try and find out who the Auckland reserve will be.
No, James Kirk's down. Sorry, you said James Kirk. 33G. So it's not a race tank. Is it? Oh, okay.
Mr. Kirk is a little
So the 833 car took the big tumble and big hit in the first race there. He's sitting at this race.
Yellow flag up, waiting on the
Auckland.
start. Ute going off now. Here we go. Alley Cats, Gladiators.
Brett Lloyd got the car.
Brett Lloyd from the beginning.
Brett Lloyd, he's in the fast car. There he goes, number 8's just waiting to stop the next Auckland Alley Cat. Oh, good block.
Bruce Harding, he's a hard man.
Yep. Okay, Brett Lloyd's a bit of trouble though. He's got Aucklanders in front of him, behind him. Whoa, tank almost on its side.
Looks like Auckland's got one idea, and that's to stop the Gladiators rather than to race them.
Yep. I have seen that tactic work though over the years.
Mind you, they're piling in the laps now. Brett Lloyd, Keegan Orr in second place, Ethan Rees, Peter Rees.
Brett Lloyd's gone, oh wow, what a hit that was.
That was a huge hit. A huge hit. That tank's one
Oh, he's on fire. Tank.
He's trying to start it. It's after burn, but that tank is in sad state.
Brett could be in trouble if someone doesn't give him some backup. He's been on his own. No one's been supporting him.
He's definitely one man down. These blue cars are having to stop. Whoa! Pete Ree's just taking a big one and spinning around, but no damage done, I don't think, by either party.
Okay, Brett Lloyd now he's amongst his own, so he's a bit safer now. Oh, red light.
Red light, yeah. I think Ethan's, Asher over there, that was a big hit in the wall.
That was huge.
And yet he was only being pushed. It didn't look that fast, and yet the car went up high and...
he's giving the thumbs up, though.
Oh, thumbs up.
He doesn't want any help.
The car's definitely down in the front.
Just a safety check. But now that Brett Lloyd's amongst his own, he should be a bit safer. He was Auckland behind him, in front of him for a while. It was getting a bit worrying. Geez, look at a dent on the rim on 338 here on the right front.
Yeah, Keegan's oars, looks like they sort of pulled that side rail down or did something with it in between races, but it's
look at
he's had a hammering already tonight. Bit of work to go into that car overnight to get him, nice and straight for tomorrow.
But both.
Of course, the Alley Cats winning the first race, 120 to 65. So they'll want some decent points out of this.
Yeah, we've got Gisborne and Gladiators and Auckland both on first and second on lap 6. So it's still anyone's race.
Hey guys, they've offered to take Asher Rees off, an offer that was kindly refused, although there may be a change of mind. No, it's definitely thumbs up. He's definitely staying on the track.
Yeah, it's about 145 to 50
Asher Rees, who's been through wars.
So 92 Brett Lloyd out there up in the group of cars coming in just into turn 3.
So these guys they spend hours and hours and hours building these cars and putting these cars together to come out here
to entertain
and all they want to do is wreck them and spend the next week in the shed fixing them. There's some big brutal blows going in, that's for sure.
And I see 883, that front tyre's actually come off the rim.
Yes.
Oh, Mr. Savage.
Shannon Savage here, just being tracted into the infield.
So if 126 does start, it's 5 Gisborne cars all in one group. Which he isn't. Okay, what's Auckland Alley Cats going to do?
Yeah, well, Keegan has to keep going. I mean, he's the car that's up in second spot at the moment, so they need points.
Yeah.
Bruce Harding's doing a great job here, trying to stop them. Yeah, but he's taken Keegan to the wall now. Keegan's got to get going. He's got to get going.
Oh, Brett Lloyd, he should have left him. He got away with it, but it was a dangerous move when you're out in front.
Yeah, I think the wheels come off, or the tyre might have just come off on that car.
Yep.
But he's still going.
Yeah, just a tyre, that's right.
The car just going to sit him behind Pete Rees. I don't think he's any threat. It's just the tyre that's come off, but he's still sitting in third spot at the moment.
Oh, another tyre off.
Another tyre rolled off on 883, so not doing too good with the tyres there.
Oh, I could see that was going to hit.
That was one big hit.
Yep.
These Auckland cars are getting destroyed by these Gisborne Gladiators.
Yeah, they are. Here he comes around for the checkered flag. Oh, no, Brett must have already taken it. Oh no, Ethan Rees took out that. I wasn't watching.
Yeah, Ethan Rees, Brett Lloyd. So we'll have a look at that.
Well, that was our race. That was really good, that one. So make sure you give the Gladiators a big hand as they go around. That was a hard battle, that one. There were some hard hits there.
Hey guys, sorry to butt in. Just quickly to Jeff from the Auckland Alley Cats. Not so good that time, but hey, there were some huge hits, in particularly the Asheries hits both at turn 4 and turn 2.
Yeah, we always knew there was going to be big hits, but might have got a point or two.
Yeah, so I got the Gisborne Gladiators 150 to 45.
So, mate, thank you very much.
So, give me a hand as I go around. The Gisborne Gladiators, a well-deserved win. It's a team you've come to watch tonight.
We've got the Rascals and the Moani Maulers. This will be the first time the Moani Maulers have been out too, is it?
Yeah. We got 8-3 there on the rim on the left front. Right front. Still pushing another car in. Wounded pushing the wounded.
Yeah, Asheries, their car coming off. Stayed out on the track, but he was okay, didn't take any further hits, but that car went in.
Yeah, look at that front wheel.
Look at that front wheel. There's a lot of damage in underneath there.
The way he slid across the top of that wall. You know, Bruce Harding looks like he needs a bit of a push into. You know, might not have the newest looking car on the track, but he can certainly hit hard.
He's a bit of a legend on Bruce. As I say, he locks and where he needs to. He's got a great turn of pace. Reads the race very, very well.
Right, so what do we got coming up next? Oh, Rotorua Rascals versus Moani Maulers. That could be another hard race, eh?
Yeah, it will be. And of course, the Maulers are all fresh. They haven't been on the track tonight, so they're coming out when the track's probably at its best. Really, a little bit of water going on, but the track's definitely holding up, and there's some good pace out there.
Yeah, mind you, the Rotorua Rascals, they had no damage in that first race, so they're going to come out as a strong team again.
Yeah, and be interesting to see if they got Myconic's gearbox fixed. And
hey guys, just down here with Asheries. Mate, they didn't leave you alone from the start of that race to your finish, did they?
Nah, that was probably the game plan, but hey, when I went in off the end there, it smashed the brakes, and I come down here, so I was having no shot stopping them, and we must have had a flat tyre, I think, because we went straight in, but just a bent beam, I think, so hopefully, or maybe a smashed rotor, but hopefully all good.
Mate, I wouldn't doubt your ability to build a new car between races, so getting this one fixed shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Nah, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. We've got the crew and we've got the gear, so we may as well do it.
Hard hit, mate. You're all good?
Yeah, nah, Mint has.
He's Mint has, he reckons. Mint has. Good boy. And a pretty popular win for Gisborne as well. Well done, Gisborne, the home team.
There's a one-man show there, man.
Now guys, this next race could be pretty interesting. Rotorua are very, very clinical in their first one. Extremely so. Moani are the sort of team who do not give up. So this could be, well, I don't want to say to be the race of the night because we've seen some fantastic tussles already, but it would not surprise me if it turns out that way.
Oh, you can read out right.
Here come out the Maulers now, so Maulers coming out because Jason Jones, a Gisborne car, registered with the Maulers for tonight in the tank.
Tony Palmer, he's another man that's been around a while. Randall Tarrant.
Right, so the Moani Maulers all in white. Goes the nearest track to Gisborne, now good old Hawke's Bay there.
Big ask, race number 9, these guys are coming out, and they've got to turn around and get back out there for the last race, sort of race number 12. So, yeah, big turnaround for these guys. Might be race.
Hey, Steve Extons, now, mate, you're an old man. I saw you running over to those cars before, like you were still playing rugby, mate.
So, yeah,
that's not the cool illusion, mate.
Now, so the first race, clinical, as how many points did you pick up?
I'm not sure. Fifth maybe, I'm not sure. We've got plenty of points out of it. We're having a bit of trouble here. Damien Orr's car's just gone off song a bit, but Mike Honick comes in with a new gearbox.
Damien Orr out, that's a big loss for you.
Absolutely, she's a class act.
Yeah, mate, Hawke's Bay, they hit.
They're a ruthless team. I hate racing Hawke's Bay. So hopefully we can get some people running and something can't stop us.
Okay, mate, best of luck. Best of luck to you, mate. Steve Extons from Rotorua Rascals. Where's the support for Rotorua Rascals?
Yeah, so in the first race, the Rotorua Rebels, I mean, they were Rotorua Rascals. They were well organised, hard hitting, so Hawke's Bay's got a big job ahead of them.
Being so close, a lot of these guys will have run up here a bit during the season, I'm guessing, so they'll know the track. And Jason Jones, of course, knows the track pretty well in the tank there.
He's not known to be slow.
So the Maulers going through their warm-up laps. Last team, the last of the teams to come out for their 4 laps tonight. There we go, yellow lights on. So Randall Tarrant there leading around in the 81B car. Let's see how many of them pull in for their 3 minutes.
Right, well, I certainly hope our live laps comes back up again.
Yeah, computer glitches. Because after this race we have the another racer for the vintage stock cars. So yeah, good numbers here this weekend supporting this meeting.
Hey, sorry to butt in, guys. Just got Claire Bunce with me. Claire, you've got a team here that Greg Zahn started putting a team together a few years ago, some of which are still there together now, and you've been in charge for a couple of years now. Your super stock team did it this year. What's the chance of the stock car team doing it?
No.
That's pretty coy. Go through your team with us, will you?
We've got Randall Tarrant, 81.
So is it going to come back on or what? I don't know. Something just appears and disappears.
84. Mark Cook, 86, and we have Jace Jones in 87.
And the locals know about Jace Jones.
I'm sure they do.
Good on you, Claire. Best of luck to you against this great Rotorua team.
Oh yeah, they're a pretty good team.
So we did the support before for Rotorua. What about Moani? Where's the support for the Moani Maulers? Actually, I think there might have been more than Rotorua. Let's hear it for Rotorua again. It's a halfway thing, I think. Rotorua have pole. Rotorua have pole with those horrible damn numbers. 85B is on the infield for the Hawke's Bay team. It's Josh Swinnell, an experienced member. And it looks like 385 might be the reserve for Rotorua as well. And if they didn't have those horrible numbers, I'd be able to tell you who 385 was.
Yeah. Well, they did pretty well in that first race, didn't they? Yeah, but well, they get 175.
actually scored more than the Gladiators.
Yeah, I saw that. Gladiators down the next week.
175 points. So, I mean, Stratford only got one car through in the top 5. So, yeah, it'll be interesting this one.
And all you have to do is get into the top 8. So.
Yeah, but they need, to be honest, you need sort of 280 points. They need to win this and
win it well.
Yeah, get 120 even if the others get 75, it won't make much difference.
So Road to Vegas versus Hawke's Bay. Okay, the car's off. Okay, Rotorua out in front. Oh, backwards. Okay, Gisborne car waiting. Oh, sorry, Hawke's Bay cars. No, it just got spun out of the way.
Get off the pole line, 84.
Thanks a lot.
84 making a move inside the pole line down here on one of the Rotorua cars. We've got 82 here waiting for the Rotorua cars as they come round, but he's been turned around and through they go.
Yeah, but Rotorua had backup on backup.
Steve Gray here holding them up as they come through. So at the moment we've got Michael Rumney, Tony Palmer from the Bay, Tarrant, 1, 2, 3, 4 from the Bay. Rotorua leading, but they need more up the front.
Yeah. Oh, that was a hard hit into the wall.
Might have changed leads this time round. Looks like Tony Palmer might come through to take the lead.
Yeah, so again, Hawke's Bay, no blockers, just racing.
Yeah, so Tony Palmer's in the lead now. Mike Rumney in second place. A lot of flames coming out. I think that
lap 5, halfway through the race.
halfway through, we've got to stop some of these guys.
Oh, that's going to stop him. No. Oh, Hawke's Bay out in front now.
Yeah, Tony Palmer leading the race over Mike Rumney. Jason Jones in third place. Darcy Morant and Mr. Cook in fifth.
But look at those 6 cars together, 3 from each team. Oh, that Rotorua car just stopped 2 Hawke's Bay cars, and he's still going.
Yeah, we've got to stop them though, not just turn them around.
Mind you, Rotorua's back out in front. On the final lap, 8:35. Final lap, and no one to stop him. There's no one in front of him. Now here he comes around, take the checkered flag. Rumney from Rotorua.
Looks like Darcy Morant's going to come home in second place.
Jason Jones in third, is it?
Yeah, Darcy Morant, Jason Jones, Mike Honick in fourth, and Tony Palmer in fifth. That's how they sit at the moment. Checkered flags out.
Rotorua's going to do well on these points.
Yeah, it looks like about 160.
Steve Exton's, how clinical are you guys?
Oh, that was pretty good, mate. Yeah, we had a couple of banged up boys after that. Yeah, a bit of gear that was faulting. Man, they regrouped. Steve Gray blocked. These kids run. They're good young fellas.
Steve Gray is one of the best blockers in the country, isn't he?
Well, you saw that tonight, mate. He put Pete Rees on the wall last year, didn't he?
He did indeed. Mate, I think you guys are you're going to go far in this tournament.
Oh, look, we'll just go one race at a time. Regroup, have something to eat tonight, give them to bed, and look for tomorrow.
Hey, mate, if you go to the infield, there's some eggs down there. Go count them before they hatch. Go on.
Thanks, mate.
20 points.
Palmer 5th.
Tony Palmer 5th for 10 points, so 35 to 160.
So Rotorua Rebels, give them a hand. 2 out of 2.
All 5 cars still running. The 6th one looks like Steve Gray's car down the far end. Looks like it's stranded. 160 points to Hawke's Bay, 35. 160 to 35, and the cars don't look too bad. Bit of a flat tyre there on 538. Oh, Brent Stewart got a flat right rear, but boys should be able to change that reasonably easy.
It looks like every Hawke's Bay car is driving off.
Yeah, they had the race too, but I think just got undone by the sheer pace of those Rascals.
Yeah, but they had no blockers either, slowing down or anything.
17.3, Darcy Morant, fastest lap in that race.
So that gives the Rascals 163.35. They'll just about put them on top.
Right, this next race is going to be a real doozy. Palamerston North Pumas versus Wanganui Vulcans. 2 very hard-hitting teams.
But first, we have the vintage stock cars coming out.
Yep.
Nothing, I'll touch your computer.
Actually, Pumas winning that first one and the Vulcans winning their first one too. So yeah, it's going to be a tough time that race. One got 135 points, the other got 130 points. Remember, only the top 8 teams go through, so if they both score well, they might still make the top 10, but they're going to have to share the points.
Yep, that's right. Be the first time 2 winners have been out tonight so far.
Yeah, absolutely. So no, it's not looking bad at the moment. Points totaling from Rotorua Rascals 335, Auckland Alley Cats 165. We've got the Canterbury Crushers on 180 and the Wellington Young Guns 125. So those are the 4 teams that have done their 2 races so far.
Yep, so just remember the top 8 points earners will go through till tomorrow night.
Hey?
Right, here they come, the old vintage stock cars. Back in the days when there's no such thing as overhead cam.
Or transmitters. We didn't have live laps. I don't think we had cell phones when some of these cars were racing.
No, we didn't.
I think that's pushing it a little bit far. Landlines, I think they were around.
Yep, back when the fence was half the height it is now, the old steel fence.
Yeah, we did sleepers, railway sleepers, and all sorts of things. Those, yeah, when I was involved in changing part of the wall at the far end, the amount of rubbish that was in behind there that we had to dig out, tyres and sleepers and all sorts of things, just so we get decent wall up.
Yeah, if you see the sort of the steel beams around the track, that's how high our fence used to be in the old days, and it used to be, of course, of wood instead of concrete walls right around the track. Back when wood was cheap, and it wasn't pine. Pine wouldn't have lasted 2 seconds out there.
Yeah, health and safety have definitely had have trends, changed these the transition in these tracks with railway irons or steel posts now, and heavy wire ropes to restrain these 1,500 kg monsters when they do decide to leave the track. It's good to see a good field of these cars. A lot of these guys are original drivers.
Yeah, back when they did start to put the concrete wall in, was during the 70s fuel crisis, and the club could only afford to put concrete down the start-finish straight. So that was concrete and the rest was wood
I
for a couple of years.
Those original slabs down the start-finish line actually came from the tram tracks down in Peel Street. They were the big concrete slabs. They sat in place.
Okay.
So when that's back when Gisborne had trams in Peel Street.
Yes, I remember how the old man, old Bruce Elmers, he's on the McDonald's truck bringing the metal, the old river shingle for the concrete. See, Jason Jones hasn't changed. Not just. Right, here they go. Oh, don't those engines sound nice, eh? Back before you're limited by a 10mm cam lift.
Oh, 76 there popping a tyre, but the race at the moment, Terry Smith in the 29B leading out. The Anglia body 29. Second place, 21, 45H, and then Dutchy in the 24H car. Another tyre. Big bad Charlie Bernstein's car getting turned around.
There's quite a bit of traction in those corners.
Oh, 29 throwing a few sparks underneath. That used to be pretty customary back in the 60s and 70s when these fellas were racing. Hello, we've got one up in the wall down the far end. Oh, the body on 435 flapping around a wee bit there. But don't those V8s sound nice with the straight pipes?
They sure do. And like I said, they're not limited by the cam lift they have to have now.
They didn't know about decibels either when these guys were racing.
Yeah, that's right.
Quite pleasant on the infield, is it? Pleasant on the infield now.
Not bad. Not
Nice
bad
cool
actually.
breeze.
Yes. Down good.
Bloody hot up here.
Yes.
Like I said, safely say I think Rotorua Rascals are through to the second night.
Yep. Something absolutely amazing would have to happen not to.
335 points, so it almost wouldn't put me nuts on they'll be the top scorer, but they'll go close. Who have the Gladiators got? They've got Wanganui, eh? Stratford. They've got the Stormers.
No, Titans.
Oh, have they? Oh, that's a dawdle, isn't it? Well, they put up quite a bit of resistance in that.
They did actually.
Blenham won that first round?
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't. No, 65.
They nearly did, but
They put up a good showing though.
Yeah, I'd say so, because they were professional. You know, the way they were racing as a team.
Okay, not too long to go before the Palamerston North Pumas and the Wanganui Vulcans are out. Of course, this meeting brought to you by the good people down there at Marshall Batteries. Just holler for a Marshall if you need a battery, or pop down and see Grant there at Engine Rebuilders down Palamerston Road. Remember, if you're feeling hungry, there's a couple of burger bars around the track, one on turn 3 and one down behind the start-finish box. There's a few drink kiosks around the track, and of course Black Cat Coffee and the baked potato little vanny things right down the end of the track. And remember, it all starts again tomorrow night. The top 8 battle it out in teams races in the round robin series. And one thing I do know, we won't have to travel to Wellington next year.
That's elimination tomorrow night.
Aye?
It's elimination tomorrow night. No, I thought I saw the 1 point. If you lose tomorrow night, you're out. The top 8, though. Only the top 8. Yeah, top 8 goes through, and then so it's elimination. Once you lose tomorrow night, you're out. No, I know. Yeah, but Wellington. I thought that's what a round points to go through now. I thought that's what a round robin was. Oh, no, round like this is group. This is a round robin where you race everyone else in your group. Yeah. Okay. They're actually doing it a bit different. It's not the groups like Palamerston do with the Superstocks where the groups go through. Yes, and the winner of the group races the winner of D. So what they called it?
Okay, looks like they've called this race. Man, it's good seeing all the different body shapes and that there. The old Volkswagens and Hillman Imps and Minis, Anglias. Some other cars before my time that I have no idea what they are.
How's it?
Really hard to hear.
Who, me?
Just everyone, especially in that corner.
Oh, is that just a corner there?
Yeah.
Did you hear us walking out?
No.
You're walking out, though.
Yeah.
There's a bit of a dead spot up there.
So you haven't heard about that 85 driver? No. That was pretty scary. Yeah, he was like this, and then he'd be like this, and then he'd go down like this. Fuck, he's not moving, what?
Yeah, because someone even saw it on, your wife saw it on streaming live there, the thumbs down.
Yeah.
You know, Kathy's sitting down there and he thumbs down.
But almost I feel like
We haven't heard how he is.
standing there like tiny.
But you can't, when you're actually on the infield though, it's hard to tell what the crowd's doing.
What was that? That was 85. 85?
Yeah, 85.
Yeah. Is that not the Crushers, Nelson, wasn't it? Yeah.
Where's the stream coming
Yeah,
from?
Liam Smith.
Hey?
Up there, the stream's coming from.
Yeah, next door in that.
Liam Smith, but I haven't heard how he is.
I might just go find out.
Hey?
Because it's pretty scary. I might just go find out because it's pretty scary.
85 inch, but you just go down to Nelson and ask about Liam Smith's the guy's name.
Show your eye. What?
He's bursted vessel, is
Yeah,
he?
you've boosted vessel. Don't worry, it's nothing major.
You bursted blood vessel in your eye.
Are you serious? Yeah. It's nothing major. It happened all the time. You want to look at that? I know you won't be able to see it.
Yeah, you should do.
Wait, can you turn this light?
Yeah, over there.
Are you actually serious?
Yeah. No, you won't see
You
it.
won't be able to see it. Do you want me to take a photo of it?
Yeah, you'll see it in that photo.
Holy crap! How did I do that?
Stress.
Holy shit!
Walking up those steps.
Is it bad?
No, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just a burst blood vessel. Just because on your eyes you can see it.
You guys gonna say something?
Hey, Palamerston North Pumas
Okay,
versus the
sprinkle of water
Wanganui
going on the
Vulcans up
track.
next.
Looks like
I think he's going to talk.
the guy here going off very, very slowly, still in the car.
Okay, Alan, go ahead.
Hey, we've got Ian Parfitt down here. Sorry, guys, if I'm butting in. Sorry, can't hear you. But Ian Parfitt, good win. That race, the track was pretty sloppy, mate. That could have. I'm going from Wellington, mate. I'm going to say that could have gone anyway. You're lucky.
Oh, you just biased.
Never, mate. Hey, no, well done on that win. That was a good win. The track's a lot.
It's now gone fast and lightning. They're putting a bit of water on at the moment, so yeah, you can go either way.
Will you have 5 healthy cars starting the race?
Yes, we've got 5. Well, we've got 6 healthy cars, so we're good to go.
Excellent, mate. And would you win the toss for this one? No, you lost the toss, so we'll have to find out from Evan Mooney what he's going to do, yeah?
Yeah, I just asked him then, he doesn't know.
He doesn't know yet? Hey, good luck for you, Ian Parfitt from Palamerston North. Well, it's quiet. Shall we see if they've got any support here, Ian? You can wind them up, go on.
Nah, you can.
Okay, I can. Palamerston North Pumas, where's the supporters? Oh, mate, things are pretty Palamerston North at the moment. Have a listen to this, Ian. What about the Wanganui Vulcans? Hey, Ian, how does that make you feel, mate?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Come on. Yeah, good man, Ian. You're a good man. Of course, no hot laps this time, so we'll just get a quick word from Evan Mooney. Hey, so no one knows who's got pole yet because you've left it up to your captain, haven't you?
Yep. Yeah, he's going to line up, and that'll be where it'll be.
After that race against Wellington, you must fancy your chances against Palamerston North.
Well, Palmerston's pretty tough. No, we're not taking any chances. We're going to give it to them tonight. Yeah.
You've already lost to them once. You lost the Reece Shield to them. Does that play in your mind?
Yeah, it hurt.
It hurt? Righto. Healthy cars?
Yeah, all good. Yeah, no damage at all.
Awesome. We look forward to seeing who's on pole. We have no idea. It's up to the team captain. So they both reckon they got 6 healthy cars, 5 of which will start the race, obviously.
So what do you reckon, Barry? My money's on the Wanganui
We'll wait to
Vulcans.
see who takes pole, who's the reserve, etc. Of course, Rob Mason, gearbox problems out last race, and as the reserve with gearbox problems, it looks like he's all good to go. Palamerston North.
I don't think it's his wife.
But he's turned off.
Okay, Palamerston North Pumas up against the Wanganui Vulcans. I think this is going to be a tough one because they both had wins, but I'm picking the Wanganui Vulcans.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there, Barry. I reckon the Vulcans as well, because they were so well organised as a team.
So it looks to my untrained eye like Bevan Humphrey may have taken pole position. Just waiting for the Pumas to come out and line up now.
You got to try and work with that.
I just overloud him. I just fucking scream.
No, we just pull that down and he turns them off.
Which one, PC? Or Mike?
Number 1.
So Stu Rackham is on the front row for Palamerston North. Bevan Humphrey on the front row for Wanganui Vulcans. They like old Brown's cows behind there.
I just like to think, you think you, what? No, you would think.
Well, it seems like the crowd supports this Wanganui, guys. I'll send it back upstairs to you.
Tasman Thunder one. Is it Tasman Thunder? Who are you guys? Gladiators.
Yep. He was announcing car, the green one.
Second last.
Wait, who are you? Rotorua.
Well, the other guy's Wellington. I'm glad they're out. they're in the also Reds.
So,
Oh, no, well, they're 125 points.
Are they?
They're still possibly in the top 8. Wellington might come up against Rotorua, yeah?
They got some damage though, sorted out.
Oh, yeah. Rotorua haven't. They've only got the tank to put a couple of tyres on by the look of it. And maybe a spring or a shock, so they'll have his car just about fixed before they load up tonight. Here we go. Oh, they've put 898 in there. Oh, Sandy Flat again. They've sent him out.
So it looks like Todd O'Donnell and Sandy Flett are the 2 reserves for this one.
Here we go, just waiting for the ute to come off the track.
Right, marshals are in.
Palmerston on pole by the look of that. No, sorry, around the other way.
Oh, Palmy out in front though, 35p.
A lot of pole cutting going on down through turn 1 and 2.
No, it looks like Vulcans already jumped out in the front now.
Vulcans 1-2, Palamerston 3-4, bit of a freight train.
Yep.
Missed the Potacker into the wall, bumper bent onto the right front wheel, 52V.
Yep, not quite so easy as their first race.
No, he's just...
Oh, 2NZ spun facing the wrong way down the track there. Still Ty, still out in front though. Coming up to lap 3.
Ron Ty here, 50. Oh,
I felt that one through the wall.
Definitely. 54V.
But look at this though, 2NZ protecting the winner. Or the race leader.
Yeah, Brendan Ty, they're doing a great job.
Yep.
Dion Mooney just protecting him. They know who's leading. They're looking for him.
Yep. They sort of got a bit unorganised, but now they're back in the formation.
Inside the pole there. Running in a bit of a formation there at the present, the Vulcans.
Yeah, Palmy's going to have to slow down and wait for them, I think, instead of trying to catch them. Yeah, to see if it goes like that.
54V about to get up and going again by the look of it.
Oh, what happened to 2NZ? Okay, Palmy in second and third now though, and all on lap 7. Ty's running by himself. Oh no, look at that, 2NZ back up, protecting the race winner.
Stewie Rackham there, mate, giving good chase. They're going to have to watch him. So Stewie Rackham, they're protecting the leader. 1 lap to go, and here comes Stewie Rackham on the race leader. Oh, he's picked him up. He picked him up, but he's only just spun him. Looks like the race leader should get away from here. Brendan Ty.
Yep.
He's going to get away from here.
But at 39p get past him. We'll find out. Oh, Palmy took it. I don't believe it. Palmy took this one.
Mason, 35p. Brendan Ty looks like he might have got second.
Good old Palmy. That was a good comeback. Yep. Third was Wilson and Palmy. Fourth was Mooney, 2NZ.
Wilson was it? Was third.
Yep.
25. Fourth was who?
Mooney, 2NZ. And fifth was 34p, McLeod. Well, good on Palmy for that. That was, I'm quite surprised about that, but they certainly came back. They were down a bit at the start of the race. But just experience, they just hung in there.
Unofficially there, Palamerston North taking 135, Wanganui Vulcans 60.
So give them a hand as they go round. Palmy will be happy with that. They'll take that one home.
Hey, that's while the Pumas do their lap of honour there. Evan Mooney, you knew Palamerston were going to be hard, mate, and so it proved.
Yeah, it seems so. We thought we had that, but obviously we didn't.
Screen charts and make sure all the He's across the
Yeah, I think so. We led that all the way, and we passed him a couple of times. So yeah, no, we'll have a look at it.
Okay, Evan, I'll let you go and do that, mate. Go and sort that out. So Evan Mooney's under the impression that they won. I can't see lap scoring charts from where I am. I have absolutely no idea myself. But Evan is convinced that they've won it, so he's going to go check that out.
Okay, remember, if you want a souvenir for tonight, remember to go down and grab your souvenir program, $10. Nice colour for everything in it, does tonight and tomorrow night. And of course the souvenir shop's open for your souvenir t-shirt and coffee cup, beer handles and all that sort of thing. Right, so next race is race 12 on the program of the Marshall Batteries New Zealand team's stock car racing. Okay, next we got Nelson Tasman Thunder versus the Waikato Raiders.
Hey guys, just so to button again there, in Parfitt, are we seeing a return to the Palmy North of old?
Yes, we are. You watch this team tomorrow night.
Excellent. We look forward to that. Hey, just on the infield here, Mel from the Nelson Tasman Thunder. Mel, thanks for coming at that first race.
Yeah, I'm back down too.
Yeah, it was, yes.
Backing the other way.
Anyone you want to thank? You've come a long way. You must have some sponsors to thank.
Yes, I'd like to thank Black's Fasteners, Spates Ale House Nelson, Richmond Fiberglass Limited, Footy Signs and Designs, Spectrum Panel and Paint, Dean's Truck Services, Tasman Tyre Treads Motueka, Nelson Vehicle Deliveries, Top of the South Speedway Club.
So Nelson lost their first round, so they're really going to have to win this one to try and be into the points for
Hey,
tomorrow
thanks
night.
for coming, and all the best of luck for this one. This is going to be no easy task, though.
Oh, well, we're here to race, and that's what we're going to do.
Exactly. Everyone's got a starter's chance.
Absolutely.
Hutch, that first one, mate, you got healthy cars?
Yeah, bar one. Unfortunately, we lost Tyson. He blew the seal in the power steering box as he pulled up back into the pits. So, all right, we've still got 5 good healthy cars. We should be right.
I tell you what, Tyson was on a mission in that last one, wasn't he?
Yeah, no, he loves the sport. He definitely shows it.
And for a young fella, it seems like he's been around for a long time.
Yeah, well, he has already. Look at the family history.
Exactly. Nelson, you'd never take them lightly?
Oh no, you can't take anyone lightly. It's been challenging trying to sort this out with 2 teams. They had no idea what they race like, but I don't know, we're giving it a shot. We snuck through in the first one, see if we can do it again.
I was just thinking, actually, it's the first time you two teams have ever met, I would believe.
Yeah, you're probably right, it is, yeah.
You've won the toss, so you're taking pole, or what's the story?
Yeah, no, of course we'll take pole, mate.
Excellent. Hutch, good luck to you, mate. And best of luck to Nelson as well there, Mel.
Thank you very much.
So we better see where the support lies. South Islanders, you need to get vocal here. Nelson Tasman Thunder, where's your support? Okay, we're going to get some cowbells now. Waikato Raiders. Excellent. So Tyson will definitely be up for Waikato. And it looks like 83 might be the man standing down for Nelson. Who would be Kitely Teese, which would be a surprise if that happens, to be honest.
Right, 40. So it looks like Huntley's got Mark Cardwell there on pole position. Remember, Nelson need this win to have a chance at getting through till tomorrow. course, Waikato.
Yeah, Nelson picked up 70 points in that first run against Canterbury. Wellington, of course, at the moment, bottom of the table on 125. Rotorua on top at 335. We're trying to find the 8 highest point scorers for tonight to go into a bit of a round robin tomorrow night to decide the overall winner.
Of course, Waikato's sitting quite comfortably on points at the moment.
Yeah, Waikato had a good win at 140 points in the bag, so yeah, they just need a few placings here and they should be pretty good for the top 8.
Right, so we got Nelson first and second. Whoa! 86 sandwiched nicely.
That was a pretty big hit there.
Mind you, he's tied up 2 Huntley cars.
Nelson tank got picked up. Here we come. The Nelson guys are absolutely flying. And through they go. The race leader has managed to get through. Second place is in the thick of it at the moment, but he's coming through to, he spun himself out. Got clipped on the way through. Race leader 84 from Nelson. Guy going to turn down on him, but he's got some serious pace. 84 in there, Michael Painter. He's leading. Nelson 1, 2, 3 at the moment. 4. Huntley in 5th place. Nelson guys are definitely on the charge.
They sure are. Yeah, Waikato actually, Huntley seems a bit unorganised, to be honest.
So Nelson are really trying to get some points on the board. They've got a couple of cars that are being taken to the wall, but they're getting up and going again. The Huntley cars are on the pace, but they're still 36 there inside the pole line through turn 1, 2.
Oh!
I think 81 in might just have done a rotor.
Yeah, something that didn't sound good.
Yeah, no, I think might have just done a rotor there as he made heavy contact on that 28H. So we're back to Mr. Painter, Mr. Frost, who's now out.
So what have we got? 3 Huntley, 2 Huntley.
Yeah.
3 Nelson.
Yeah, Mr. Frost dropping down through now. Dave Moore coming up. Mr. Keast in 5th place. Teast, sorry. Nelson 1, 2. I like lap number 6.
Nelson, only 1 Huntley
84 in good space. Nothing in front, nothing really behind him but his teammates. 36 is giving chase, but he's a long way back.
28's ready to try and stop someone.
28's going to try. Here's the race leader coming through.
He missed
him. Missed them all together. 83 now got to go through as well.
Because Huntley won Waikato to get no points in this.
82's just got to hold this guy here. Let the race leader go through. They only need the 100 points and they'll be somewhere up in the table. Huntley car on the wall down the far end. Hello, 2 Huntley cars here. And he's got the race win.
Yep.
He's got the race win. 84 got the checkered flag.
Yep. So is that
83 in 2nd place, but 2 laps back.
Only 1 Huntley car in the points.
Nelson 1, 2, Huntley 3rd, and Nelson 4th and 5th at this stage. We'll see if they count Mr. Frost with 4 laps up. He didn't do 50% of the race.
Yeah, they'll put him as a DNF, won't they?
I would think so. And I think you have to complete 50%, but we will see what they do.
I thought as long as you cross the finish line. Yeah, Huntley they seem to totally disorganise Waikato.
Yeah, they did. And,
Hutch, I think some of the drivers actually forgot there was a race going on out there.
Yeah.
It just turned into a demolition derby, mate.
Yeah,
So
I don't
Mr.
know what the
Moore
boys
got
were thinking.
third.
Actually, they're trying to use the bumpers. They're just trying to use the wrong ones.
Yeah, mate. Pretty entertaining stuff, though, for the fans.
Oh, yeah, they will love it. I'm sure the boys' heads won't they? They'll be a bit sore tomorrow.
Yeah, I would imagine there's going to be 1 or 2 sore bodies in the morning. Mel, hey, thanks for coming all the way up. That was pretty entertaining stuff.
Absolutely, and the car's looking really good out there at the moment.
It is. It's, yeah. I think you've surprised a lot of people with that race.
That's what we're here for, to surprise everyone.
Excellent. Hey, Nelson, not many people gave them a chance. Let's hear it for the Nelson Tasman Thunder.
Fabulous, thank you.
Yeah, so I got Nelson at 160 over Waikato Raiders 35.
So Nelson ended up with 230. So they're inside the top 8 now, Nelson. So not bad.
Yep. Oh, going by our points, Nelson's in the top 8 so far. Wonder what they do if there's a runoff.
Well, hey, you got two teams from the same points. 4, 5. There's 5 underneath, so Nelson are through. Wanganui at the stage is still in. So the bottom 4 at the moment are Canterbury, Auckland, Wellington, and Waikato.
Yep. Right, so next up we have the Gisborne Gladiators versus the Eastern State Titans.
This should see the Gladiators, of course, cement their first round victory, and I think should take this one out comfortably, in my opinion. Maybe I can put the curse on them.
Yeah.
Anyhow, we will see what happens.
Yeah, as long as they don't damage the Blenham cars too much. I don't want to be up all night trying to get them fixed.
Yeah, right. You've got the Blenham cars in your workshop. Well, good luck with that.
Yep. Yeah, good luck anyone trying to find a garage tomorrow when it's going to be, every one of them's going to be full of stock cars.
These teams out the back, the crews do a fantastic job, and a lot of the cars that have had their 2 rounds will now either be being repaired and checked over, ready for tomorrow, and just a wash required, although obviously we'll be off down to their workshops as soon as possible, and the midnight oil will burn, so we can come back and entertain you people once again tomorrow night.
Yes, the old crew certainly worked tirelessly, unpaid labour there, working on the cars. No glory for them, they're not the drivers or anything.
Like us.
Yeah. No, but good on the crews. Without them, the old stock cars wouldn't be back out for the next race.
There's a rumble down the pit chute, guys. I think the Gisborne Gladiators lined up down there for their race for the Eastern States Titans. Got to clear the debris. I tell you what, there was some carnage from that race. We've got to clear the debris.
Okay, 2 teams races to go. Gisborne Gladiators against Eastern States Titans, and then we've got Stratford Stormers against the Moani Maulers. At the moment, the bottom 4 teams that won't be in the competition tomorrow is Wellington, Auckland, Canterbury and Waikato.
Gladiators were going through. The only Moors didn't have a great one, did they? Nah. 35 points, they could go too. They'll be gone, I'd say. Stormers will beat the Maulers, and the Maulers will be out. That might bring Canterbury back into the equation. And the Stormers should win that, but they lost their first one. So that'll be interesting. Even if they do that, they're only going to get 210. They have to get every point on offer to actually go through. So yeah, Stratford Stormers have got a hard one. Eastern State Titans. So yeah, you might get Canterbury through, yeah. Oh, Brett, Mr. Frost's car. Just be a bloody road, and it's a prick of a thing to change. It's a tight little distributor with a chassis rail right across the distributor, and you burn your hands on it. I know, I've done it a couple of times. Mind you, we never broke a rotor. We used to use a Commodore one inside the Falcon distributor, and they're about a millimetre shorter. What time do you come out tomorrow morning?
Oh, probably same time.
What's that, sort of 5-ish?
Yeah.
You don't have to be out here too long.
No, there's nothing to do really.
And all this stuff just stays here, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yep. Right, not long now before the Gisborne Gladiators comes out against the Eastern State Titans, all the way from Blenham. Good to see these teams travelling. So here they are, the Gisborne Gladiators for round 2. Eastern State Titans lost their first race, so they really need this one to stay in the points.
Gladiators might be the only team too that have won and lost both races.
Yep.
Hey guys, home team, Gisborne Gladiators. Got Reese Lister down here, the team manager. You'd be very happy with that first one, Reese.
Oh, exactly. Who wouldn't be? Minimal damage. We did what we needed to do. We scored points. That's all we need tonight.
Asher Reese was possibly your only problem. He's made it out all right.
Oh, yep. Now the boys have got plenty of gear and they work well. So.
Yep, exactly. Brett Lloyd might be coming over to see you here. You won the toss, I believe. You're taking pole.
We will again.
Yep, Gisborne Gladiators on pole. Being the home team, there must be some support for Gisborne Gladiators.
I think Bruce Harding was towed off, wasn't
I'm picking everyone else. Must be going for the Eastern State Titans.
he? He's back out there anyway. Yeah.
And here they come. Be interesting to see if they can bring out 5 or 6 healthy cars.
So I got the sprinter Brett Lloyd back out on front on pole. Once he's out in front, he's hard to stop. Yeah. Yeah, Gladiators certainly taking a bit of time getting organised, aren't they?
Yeah, you know, time's marching. It's now 10 past 10. We need to get this meeting over. A lot of work to be done tonight to get a lot of these cars fixed and ready for tomorrow. And you think you've got a whole day, but it doesn't take, you know, the day disappears very quickly the time you clean these things
Sorry
down.
about on there, guys. Looks like Dylan Robb's missed the cut. He was having battery issues. So Dylan Robb, who Hartley Robb's brother, actually,
handle
Christchurch team, so he's missed the cut.
Pretty heavy impacts
for the Eastern States Titans. So that's a bit of a blow for them.
Throw at them.
So all the Eastern States Titans out there, they'll be racing. There'll be no reserve this time. And the 8G Bruce Harding is the reserve for Gisborne. And just a note too from the Eastern States Titans that Aaron Shoemaker is out for the meeting. He's gone for the whole meeting.
They got Bruce Harding sitting out on this one.
Titans have only got 4 cars in there.
No, there's 8 out there. Oh, no, you're right.
I think they're already 1 down.
Not a good start.
2 red cars too.
Right, there he goes, Jason Jones. Sorry, Brett Lloyd. Good jump there. Oh, ouch.
That's gotta hurt.
Yep, Eastern States car going into the wall there.
Yeah, no, this car, they fixed it up. The old Eastern State Titan, he took a hammering in the first race, and he's out there again, 152.
It's almost like they're giving up already. Okay, but Brett Lloyd out there, racing ahead. 31G James Kirk in second place.
They had a shot at him, but they didn't stop him.
No.
156 did it.
Oh.
Some big hits going in. The Gladiators are definitely hitting these guys really, really hard.
Oh, this
another
is
one. Flat right front tyre.
Boy, the Gladiators aren't showing any mercy. Whoa!
No, flat right front tyre, and no, he's definitely getting hammered, that young man.
Yep. Well, the Blenham's down to what, 2 cars now? Oh, there's a wheel off. Blenham's down to 1 car. 1 car versus 5. There's a wheel rolling across the track now.
I think Gisborne are in the top 4 spots.
Red lights on.
I think he might be unconscious, that man. He's still going.
Yep. Oh, it's just a tyre, not a rim, that's right. So Blenham actually still got 2 going, but 1 without a tyre. Lights are green. So the Gladiators want no other cars going. They've certainly been merciless in their push.
.154, I think, is the only one in the top 5 going to pick up maybe 10 points if he stays going.
He's doing quite well considering. His right front tyre's missing. Got to give it to Blenham, no, they're not giving up.
It was like Brett Lloyd there clipping the old concrete.
Oh, that hurt, man.
That was a big hit.
That was.
Took a big hit there.
And he looks like he's taking him off too.
Looks like the distributor gone on the other car from Blenham, backfiring away there. So Brett Lloyd be out of the race now. Asher Rees takes over the lead. James Kirk in 3rd spot. Oh no, he's got the car going again.
Yep.
That was a huge hit he put in there on Brent Lloyd.
To do that with only with 1 tyre missing was incredible. Brett can't have been watching too hard. Yeah, Blenham might be down, but they're certainly not out.
1 lap to go.
Yep.
Asher Rees, James Kirk, Ethan Rees. It's a bit of a whitewash. 154, the only car going. I think he might pick up 10 points for his trouble.
155 still going.
There we go.
Oh, Gladiators might have won it, but Blenham certainly did some damage.
Yeah, isn't that the crew you're helping?
Yep.
You've got some work to do tonight. So they got 10 points for all that. 185 to the Gisborne Gladiators.
Hey guys, sorry to butt in there. Got Carla here from the Eastern State Titans. 154E, Gavin Thompson. Grant Thompson, I'm very sorry. Must be the toughest man on this track tonight.
Yeah, he's good. He pulls out in front of anything. It's his first year actually doing teams, and he's loving it. So
the man took that much punishment. It's unbelievable. Those Gisborne guys, they weren't going to let you guys go without knowing you've been in a stock car race.
No. We knew we had no. We didn't. You only try what we can, and we did the best we could.
Back for the consolations tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely come back and have a bit of fun.
Awesome. We look forward to that. We do look forward to that. Hey, not only should you give Gisborne a big hand, but give these Eastern States Titans a big hand too, guys. They've put up a hell of a fight against literally one of the titans of the sport.
Yeah, so the Gisborne Gladiators, give them a hand. That was... yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, so the Gisborne Gladiators didn't quite get it their own way, even though they did win quite well. Blenham didn't give up though; they fought right to the bitter end. But certainly Gisborne Gladiators will be going through tomorrow night. Right, coming up, the final race of the night. Stratford Stormers versus Moani Maulers. And Moani need this win.
Yeah, just having a look at the points here, Rocky. The Eastern State Titans now definitely right out of the equation. 75 points for their total. So that brings Canterbury back into it at this stage. And it all depends on this last race as to the bottom 4 teams. So Gisborne and Rotorua finish up on 335 points. So they'll be hard to beat. But on points tonight, and definitely tomorrow they look to be the 2 informed teams.
Okay, so both these teams lost their first race, so it's certainly going to be both of them need the points, so it's going to be a hard race this last one of the night.
Yeah, both these teams were heavily beaten by Rotorua, and so one of these teams, if they get enough points together, they could just sneak through. But at the moment, they both virtually need the whole lot, all the points to get there.
Yep. The Gisborne Speedway Club would like to give the Power Farming a big thank you for the loan of their tractors tonight, the ones that are towing off all the damaged cars. They've certainly been working hard tonight.
Yeah, don't they do a great job, those tractor drivers? You know, I mean, in the rollovers and, you know, just pushing in the cars and lifting them up. And it's a bit of a thankless task. Again, volunteers and, again, Power Farming, you know, helping the club out with the loan of 3 tractors tonight. That's really good.
Yep. So out they come. Moani Maulers. Our neighbours from Napier and Hastings, or neighbours from Hawke's Bay. Yep. We got the guys from Stratford. They're not from the East Coast, so it doesn't matter. Just joking, guys. So we've got East Coast versus West Coast here. Yeah.
Hey, sorry about it there, guys. Just down here with Claire Bunce. Claire, things didn't quite go to plan the first time round. You be looking for better things?
We'll wait and see, eh?
Wait and see. Why are you so quiet? You don't have to whisper.
Oh, you know, sorry.
Good on you, Claire. Now, you won the toss too. You're taking pole by the looks of things?
No, we're taking 2.
You're taking 2, okay. So it looks like Stratford Stormers are going to be on pole. It's the last race of the night. It's the last time to show you support. I know where the Stratford Screamers are. We'll come to them in a minute. Moani Maulers, where's your support? Hey, that's pretty good. Stratford, you're going to need to do pretty well to beat that. Stratford Stormers. Hey, good on you guys. Now, I missed John Booker. He walked straight past me, waved at me, walked straight past me, so this is starting very low on the track time.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, right there, Alan. They certainly are starting low, right on the almost on the pole line. Sort of even gives Moani more of a advantage starting that low. Because you'll be straight on, push Stratford straight onto the grass. Timeline.
So Todd Duffy and Jason Jones respectively for their teams share the front row. Duffy's on the inside in the pole position, but very, very low on the track, lower than they've started all night. Let's get a quick word with John Booker. Up in the group with a very dominant team, so this is a battle for second place in the group by the looks of it.
Yeah, hey, the guys have got to do the best they can. They've got to try and win easily, 1, 2, 3. They need to do well, like the other team need to do well too, but hey, what happens, and we're going to do our best.
Awesome, look forward to it. Thanks, John.
Right, marshals are coming in. They could choose to leave the Ford Ranger on the track.
Andrew Dudunsky, the reserve for the Stratford
team. That will happen. Here we go, last heat of the Marshall Batteries, New Zealand Stockcar teams.
Well, I was wrong, they didn't go onto the grass. Right, Stratford blocking right from the start. But Hawke's Bay out in front now.
Hawke's Bay taking the lead. They've got 2 blocked cars down the bottom here. They've obviously got a plan.
Yep, where Stratford just tried starting to block right from the word go.
Stratford definitely fast, but here they come. 85B. No,
too slow.
Too slow.
Oh, let's see if this next Hawke's Bay car can get him. No, too slow again. Hawke's Bay underestimating the speed of the Stratford car.
Stratford going to have to slow down if they're going to hold this race. They're going to have to slow down and get this guy here. He's absolutely flying. 85 is the leader. Sorry, 81. 81 from the Mount is from Hawke's Bay is the leader at the moment. That guy almost went infield to avoid collision there. Oh, some big hits going in down there.
Okay, here comes Stratford waiting.
Oh, that was an attack on the infield, definitely by 84. Yeah, 84B definitely cut the corner to get that guy then.
Yeah, Stratford out in front now though. Old Phillips. Number 72.
Jason Jones in the tank in second spot.
Oh, red light. That car stuck on turn 4, I think.
So we've got Stratford, 72S leading, 87B, 32S in third, 33S in fourth, and 81B in fifth.
So Jason Jones 2 seconds behind the leader.
Top first 3 cars all off halfway through, 5 laps. A little bit of concern. One of the maulers down there.
Yeah, I mean, Hawke's Bay had a couple of goes at, the blockers trying to stop 72S, old Phillips, but he's obviously a lot quicker than I thought, and they both missed.
Looks like one of the maulers coming off on the back straight there. Can't quite pick the number up in the light. The maulers could be down on numbers here. $82 has come off. Keith Hingston. A bit of concern being shown down the far end.
Oh, they're opening the gates too.
It's never good when that happens.
Oh no, they're just walking through, not keeping them open. Or are they? Yeah, they're going to let the ambulance out, are they? Yeah, I missed that hit. I didn't actually see what happened up there. They've got the gates open.
Gates open. Ambulance coming out. Last race of the night, eh? Not a good way to finish.
No. Hopefully they're just being safe.
say both these teams having losses to the Rascals earlier in the night, both of them need some very good points to actually get through into the top 8.
Yep. And while you're waiting, if there's a competition going on down here by the corporate box, you just enter a name for your best classic vintage stock car. Just a competition running amongst themselves. It's on tonight and tomorrow night. Just go down and write on a piece of paper which classic stock car you like the best. It's down there by the corporate box. Yeah. Oh well, we almost had a night without the ambulance coming out. Like I say, hopefully they're just taking precautions.
Another organisation that does a fantastic job, the old St John's.
They sure do.
Yeah, I've had my couple of trips with the boys to the hospital from a speedway venue in my early years of racing. So they do a great job. So.
Was that when you passed out from drinking in the club rooms afterwards?
Unfortunately not. I lost my steering in my TQ midget, and I went into turn 3 without any steering, and took on that solid concrete wall, unfortunately, and it did a little bit of damage to my legs. But we bounced back and came back to the club rooms later that evening to have a couple of lemonades.
You actually think I was working on a tow truck in the centre of the track when that happened back then? And we used tow trucks for what would you call them, salvage vehicles?
I think that night Raymond Griffiths had gone off in the race before me, actually, and he was he was in the bed next door to me when I got there, so it's going back a few years.
Yep.
I think it was a Sinclair Trophy night, actually, from memory.
So remember, tomorrow night we've got all this again. Gates open again at 3:30. We see any tarps on the seats where you try and save spots for all your mates, they will be removed by security. So no tarps tomorrow night, please.
Yep. So both of them are going to miss out, which means it'll bring Canterbury and possibly Waikato back into it. It's going to be an interesting equation.
I don't think Waikato had enough to get back into.
Have they got them out?
I didn't see the big doors open.
They were open, they're closed now.
Well, I thought there was somebody hanging on the side of a car if it was in it. He might still be in there. They might be going to cut the car open, cut the top off. Yeah. So maybe just see the fire truck. Right.
Just decided to leave them there and just bring them in a bit slowly.
just mean we're going to cut it off. Looking straight up. We'll saw backwards.
Okay, just doing a quick check of the points. If they run to the to the flag the way they are, the Stormers will end up with 145, the Maulers 50, and that will be very tight at the bottom for the Maulers as to whether that's enough, for Stratford, as whether that's enough for them to go through.
Okay, looks like they're going to bring the car into the pits and cut the top off. Pull them out. Normally they do that for if someone's got a sore back or something. Not something we really like to see.
No, it's not a good thing at all. As I say, they will be taking some precautions just to make sure that he is looked after the best possible way. These things are pretty hard on your backs, especially. I mean, the seats and everything are so rigidly mounted. These guys take some huge hits and they're belted in so tight in those cars they feel everything. So anybody that hasn't had a crack in one or know anything about them, I tell you, these guys are putting their bodies on the line for you people.
Yep. Apparently, when the your car gets hit, because everything's so rigid, it's like being inside a bell. Just rings. No crumple zones in these stock cars.
Well, they definitely bend, but obviously not designed to, or they try to eliminate as much of the bending as possible.
Yeah.
But they do bend, but 1500 kgs at sort of 110 kilometres an hour into a 30 MPa concrete wall on its own is probably bad enough, but generally you've got another 1500 kgs right on your back bumper that's pushing you in there at an accelerated pace. So definitely huge impact on the body.
Right, marshals are coming in. Stratford leaves 72S.
Looks like 87B's taken the lead.
Yep. That's what Hawke's Bay needs. I wonder if Stratford know this. Oh. I don't think they do, Jason Jones out in front, 87B.
7 laps in.
3 laps to go. No, he seems to be going on. Mind you, Napier's protecting him. So Hawke's Bay's actually first and second at the moment. That's what they need is the points.
No, Stratford back in the lead now. B. Phillips.
Okay. Oops.
So Stratford back in the lead. Looks like Stratford just took the checkered flag. Stratford, Jones second, Duthie, M. Duthie third, Tarrant fourth, Barker fifth.
So Hawke's Bay might have actually taken enough points off Stratford to stop them getting through tomorrow night. Yeah, I didn't see Phillips sneak through there. I missed that.
Hey, Claire from Hawke's Bay. That was, not a bad performance, but it could have come at a big cost to keep.
It could have done. We'll wait and see.
Yeah, we hope for the best for him. Well, I thought that they gave you guys the flag, but they're giving it to Stratford now, so I think we better wait for the official results on that one, Claire.
Oh, I think so too.
She thinks so too. Hey, well, it's the last race of the night there, guys. A very entertaining night too, very, very entertaining.
What a man.
Dominant performances by Rotorua in Gisborne. Probably the biggest surprise of the night, Wellington. Unfortunately. Hey guys, we'll wrap it up from the infield and send it back up to you guys. And we'll see you tomorrow night.
Yeah, thanks for that, Alan. So give them a hand as I go around Stratford. Look at that, all 6 cars back on the track. Hawke's Bay certainly put up a good fight, but...
Yeah, I got Stratford 135, Hawke's Bay 60. So the teams, at this stage, just looking at it, the teams not going through will be Eastern Bay of Plenty, Eastern Titans. 95, that's got to be Moani, Wellington, and it looks like Auckland. So the teams not going through are Auckland, Wellington, Eastern Titans and Moani. Sorry, I might have done the wrong thing there for Auckland. It could be Stratford, actually.
So that means Auckland and Waikato are going through.
Okay, that's good.
Right?
Yep.
They all go through.
Okay, so remember, gates open at 3:30. Racing starts at 7 tomorrow night. Drive home safely tonight, and we'll see you back here tomorrow for more action.
Yeah, so Stratford didn't go through, and Hawke's Bay didn't go through even after that last race. They both killed them too much. Yeah, so they missed out.
Right. That went rather well tonight. Yeah, it did. A little bit of scratchy from the one down there. But don't think so. Just the wind hitting the line. Yeah. But it wasn't often, it was just a little bit. And you could hear it really clear. Yeah, that's good. Not with the cars going past. Nah. A little bit louder.
Those are our top 8 there, so how does that go over onto our chart tomorrow? Can we turn the light on now, eh? Yep. So tomorrow we're going to have, and it depends how they do Rotorua or Gisborne. So are they going to give it to Rotorua or Gisborne? How do they work out the top, because they finished even on points?
Don't know. Run off.
So you got Rotorua, I'll put Gisborne as 2, I don't know whether they'll do it that way round or the other way round. So they're going to get 8, which is Auckland,
New batteries in tomorrow.
7, which is Waikato,
They've done a bit of work tonight. Possible to get a
3 is Palmy,
Yeah, I'll put it one. Cool.
Palmy
That would
against
just make life so much easier, eh, Rocky?
Oh, we can hear you when you start.
Canterbury,
Oh, yeah. Can't hear what you're saying, but we can hear you.
Nelson, Wanganui. So all we need to know is who actually, whether Gisborne or Rotorua that finished even on points, which one is the top qualifier.
Are they finished even on points today?
Yeah.
So, we don't know about relegation.
Depending, whoever is 1 will go against Auckland, whoever's 2 goes against Huntley.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So Palamerston, Christchurch, Nelson, Vikings. Yeah, Stratford, Wellington, Hawke's Bay and Eastern State Titans.
Even with that win, Stratford missed out.
Yeah, because they got hammered by Rotorua. They only got 20 points in the first round.
Wellington, Eastern States and who?
Excuse me.
Oh.
Hey mate, how you going? Oh, you actually turned it down. Which one's Barry?
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, I was going to say.
Good, mate.
Hey?
You're good. Yeah, no, it was. Yeah, no, you are seriously good. Have you got some
Can
numbers?
I
Have a look at some numbers?
Yeah,
Are these official or are these your things?
Well, these are the unofficial, but I haven't been corrected all night yet.
So that's 335 for Gisborne and Rotorua.
Yeah. Then you come down to, I don't know if you interviewed a few over the years on the radio.
You have 265.
Palamerston North.
Yeah, Wanganui.
195.
Yeah. Canterbury.
Nelson. Oh, sorry, Nelson slot in there was
Nelson.
230.
Nelson,
Between,
230.
sorry, yeah.
Wanganui.
Then Canterbury was 180.
180, yeah.
Waikato 175.
Waikato 175.
And Auckland just snuck in with 165.
What was it, 24? Is it
Auckland
24, the Anglia, the
165.
blue
So
one?
the teams,
From
top
Hawke's
8
Bay.
teams
What
to
was
drop
that?
out then are
So
Moani,
you had Moani.
Was it blue?
Stratford.
Stratford, Wellington.
No, not that
Yeah,
one.
that's a surprise, isn't
And
it?
Eastern State Titans.
Wellington and Eastern State Titans.
Yeah.
So they go into the consolation
They're
and
just
tomorrow.
consolation race tomorrow, so hopefully we get 20 odd of them in the consolation
Wellington
race.
was second favourite on the TAV, so it's all over for them.
Yeah.
Were they second favourites?
What was your best classic car?
Well, they were runners up last year, eh?
Yes, just looks not. And they've won it 6 times in the last 11 years, I think it is.
Shit, I don't know.
6 times in the last 11 years.
Yeah.
So that's a huge surprise.
Yes, it is.
To be honest, I'd...
They want one.
Have a look in the, have a
No,
look
that's
at the program,
Barry,
take
thanks.
a number.
Thanks, Smith. So what's your take on tonight? What did you think of the racing tonight?
It was hard. Hold on, just pick a number.
How many have you seen of these, mate?
Over the years, shitloads.
Yeah,
No,
okay,
hold on,
so
hold on.
how does
No,
it
just,
compare to maybe say?
just
And it's FLAVELL?